All right, what's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Today, we've got the second show for the week, and welcome to the double-digit month period. Let's get it. October 1st already, and you know what, guys? I'm actually in a really good mood despite some stupid things happening last week and everything, and probably dumb stuff that's going to happen at the end of this week. That's okay because the weather is so much better and where I live in Central California. Like, I walked to the store this morning to grab some water, some sparkling water, and it was just chilly. Last night I went to go grab some sparkling water. It was chilly. Like, I don't have to use the air conditioner as much. Like, this is just fantastic. The weather's really good. It's nice. It's not too cold. It's not too hot in my house. I love the weather. It's like right at like 73 degrees without even using the air conditioner. So awesome stuff. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. It's not really hot where I'm at. It's not really hot where I'm at. It's nice and it's getting chilly. It's starting to get a bit chilly. It might be in the high 80s here now, which is not hot to me. I know some people that they think that's hot, but it's not too hot for me. And like I said, outside it's beautiful outside today. So I'm actually this is good stuff, man. This is when you know the weather is getting better, because hot here is like 110 degrees or like 100 degrees, and it hasn't been 100 in a while. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy, dude. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into some of the Ninja news for today. So if you weren't here earlier, we had a fantastic live stream with the one and only HMK. He's a Zelda and he's a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber. He does other stuff as well. He does a lot of Nintendo content, but he's big on those franchises. We had a great conversation. That conversation in full HD, the whole 50 minutes of it is already up. You can tell his knowledge is vast. You can tell his knowledge of Zelda and of Kingdom Hearts is so vast. And to have him on to discuss that, I want to say once again, shout outs to HMK. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And you guys can watch that full replay. Trust me, if you're looking if you're excited about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 or the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you're going to want to watch that for this knowledge that he was dropping throughout that video. It's kind of like an interview slash discussion, because he was doing a lot of the talking, but it was set up that way. Like, I wanted to hear his knowledge on everything, so it was great. Everybody had a good time. We had 280 people in there, people watching at work and stuff. I know some of y'all were watching at work and everything, so it was great. So thank you to everybody who showed up for that, and I know a lot of HMK's fans also showed up for that as well, so thank you guys so much for coming out to that. But the full replay is up if you missed it, so you can check that out. Also, we didn't have a 9 a.m. video because I wanted to make sure that I put the spotlight on that HMK video. So that's the reason why we didn't have a regular 9 a.m. video. However, tomorrow morning, I do have a special Monolith Soft video for you guys that a lot of you guys have been asking me to do for a while now. So that special Monolith Soft video with regular, I'm using my G7 camera, so good quality with the backdrop and everything and editing. That will be up tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to see. I might do it 6 a.m. We might do it old school. We'll probably just do it 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, probably 9 a.m. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for that Monolith Soft video. I might do a premiere on it. So we can all watch it kind of together. I'm not 100% sure, though. I'll probably just put it up there regularly. Yeah, because Premiere is weird in terms of how they do the analytics. But anyway, new Monolith Soft video dropping tomorrow, 20th anniversary. So you guys are going to want to check out that video tomorrow morning. If you missed it, which we're going to talk about a little bit too here with Shawn Layden, but there's some more information that's been coming out, so I'm not sure if I want to talk about that more, or just let you guys, because there's been some new stuff that's going on at Sony. There's a lot of restructuring and issues, I guess, which is why Shawn Layden is out. But if you don't know the information or the news, Shawn Layden is out at Sony. He was basically the Reggie Fils-Aimé or Phil Spencer of Sony in terms of the face of the company here in the U.S. Here in the U.S., he'll do the E3 presentations and all that. He's the big man, and he's out. So if you have not seen that video, I dropped that video last night. not this morning, but last night, just so I can get that video out for you guys, because I really wanted to make sure that everyone was getting ready for like the HMK video. So I dropped that video last night. Make sure you check it out if you haven't already done so. That video is up on the channel. We also had a video on Dragon Quest, and we will have another video on Dragon Quest versus Ni no Kuni. I have not done a head up video in a while, or a heads up video in a while, but that will be the heads up video. And you know what? This one's going to be interesting because I've said a lot of good things about both games, but Dragon Quest is impressing me in ways that I have not seen a Switch game that come over to the PlayStation 4 to the Switch. There is no other game like this on the Switch that has been done this well. This is probably the best conversion of a PlayStation 4 game out to the Switch, hands down. Easy, like easy. So we're gonna do a heads up video for those who maybe can't get both of them, or who want to pick one to play first. That will be up probably tomorrow is Wednesday, so that might be up Thursday. That might be up Thursday for that video. If it's smaller in scale, then it'll probably be up maybe on the night at some point, but that video will be going up sometime this week. Yeah, that's that. Ninja news. Yes. Okay, guys. We are at officially 175 Elite Ninja. We're trying to get back to the 180. We're trying to push for 200, maybe before Luigi's Mansion comes out. That would be nice. I highly doubt that would be the case, but we're trying to get to at least 200 before November. So if you do want to become an Elite Ninja, definitely Elite Ninja up. There's a link in the description below, and you should also see a join button. Gets you access to emotes, gets you access to our Discord to where you can chat with the player Essence Ninja, gets you in all of our tournaments, and also gets you in our weekly gaming sessions in Mario Kart, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, and we will be adding in Luigi's Mansion this month. So if you're interested in getting into gameplay sessions with all of that and all of the fun, then make sure you do so. We'll also have an OJ's Bizarre Adventures story time when we hit 180, and we'll also have a JRPG bonus stream. I usually play that stuff off stream because it's a lot easier for me, but if we hit our goals, we'll always have a stream where we stream for about maybe 2 hours or so of probably Dragon Quest or Ni no Kuni, one of those two games. So a JRPG stream where I play on like extra, so it'll be bonus on top of whatever we do, whether it's a stream with Christian with Splatoon 2 or whether it's something else that we're doing, it'll be on top of that. We will have a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe session, gameplay session this week to kind of get ready for the tournament at the end of the month, and we might do Smash Brothers maybe on Saturday. So I know a lot of you guys have school and stuff during the week, so we might do something on Saturday to kind of play around just a bit after OJ Live. And heading into the Spawncast. So look out for that. Probably Saturday for Smash Brothers so everybody can play, because we have a lot of people that, like I said, are in school and it's tough for them to play during the week. So Saturday for Smash Brothers, probably going forward. All right, let's see here. I think that's it for all the Ninja news for today, as Cloudbot not working. Cloudbot is not working. Shout outs to Cloudbot should be working. Shout outs to Ethan R, who donated $1.99 through Super Chat. He says VC is crying right now, and I think he's talking about what happened with what happened with what's it called? What happened with the Pokemon? Because like the Pokemon company has come up with some more information, which we're gonna talk about. Cloudbot should be working. I don't know why Cloudbot is not working. Let me double check why Cloudbot is not working. So I put in a command. Let's see if Cloudbot responds. And Cloudbot is not responding. So Cloudbot is not. What the heck, dude? Cloudbot is not responding. I don't know what's going on here. Let me click this and let me click that. Oh, looks like, yeah, there's some issues here. Yep. Okay, hold up. I turned it back on. Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with Cloudbot, but he's decided to take today off. Looks like he didn't take. I mean, he was here earlier, so I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know what's going on. So whatever. But anyway, my boy, Dankmeme, if you can just periodically post the links for stuff in terms of all that, that'd be great. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get into that's okay. That person that's in the chat, that's just a ban. That's not a timeout. That's a ban because that dude's name is stupid. That dude's name is dumb. It's probably like a little. It's probably like a little kid. It's probably like a 13 or 14-year-old that, like, I don't know, was out of school and was like, I'm gonna go troll now. Probably just got done drinking milk and eating cookies. Freaking idiot. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's move on. First, Nightbot. Nightbot started acting weird beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Nightbot started acting really weird, but yeah, now Cloudbot. Cloudbot been tripping. Cloudbot started tripping a little bit ago though, so I'm not really sure why it's not working, but you know, like whatever. Working today. Just saying, what's up, Brian Jedi. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into shout outs. If you're here in the chat and you want me to say hi, feel free to say hi, and I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all of you guys. So let's go ahead and do that. But before we do, got to make sure we give that person the nice, you know what I'm saying, introduction to what was going on here in the Elite Ninja Village. Let's go. In the Elite Ninja Village. Let's get it. You're done! You're done! Done! All right. No, I don't need to go watch the Terminator gameplay for Mortal Kombat 11 right now. And how about you go watch it and tell me how it is? I'm doing my stream right now, and I'm not watching Terminator. I don't give a damn about Terminator gameplay for Mortal Kombat 11. Like, what? I don't need to go watch it. That's great, dude, but that's okay. I don't need to go watch it, actually. I'm doing my stream right now. So enjoy the stream if you're here. If not, go watch Terminator gameplay. But I'm not going to go watch Terminator gameplay right now. All right, so we're talking about Pokemon right now, guys. So, shout-outs. Let's go ahead and get into shout-outs. But good to see you here, S56. Good to see you here, but I'm not excited for Terminator gameplay. Like, let's see here. So let's see. Serenity Lotus, what's good? Gunmetal Otaku, Jarmo and Ranavir, what's good, man? How's it going? Streamlabs works on Twitch, so I don't know what's going on here. Let's see here. Ethan R is here. What's good, Ethan R? Shout outs. Also, Fairy Tiger donated $1 and says play something Dragon Quest 11S. Okay, yeah, we'll get that going for you, Fairy Tiger. Let's play some Dragon Quest 11S music. Dragon Quest 11S music. All right, here we go. All right, Dior Wilson is here. B Brash is here. ASD Kobe. Yo, what's up, ASD? Shout outs to the Elite Ninja. Of course, the Bodyguard. Party Man is here. Let's go. Redengon user Dior Wilson. We Am Gamer. Shout outs. My boy, Robert, co-captain of the Viking Nation. Fairy Tiger with that $1 donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And of course, co-captain of the Viking Nation is here as well. Oh, this dude got sock accounts. Yeah, you guys just keep banning that dude. He's gonna keep coming back. So just keep banning. Don't pay him any mind either, guys. We're done. We're done after this. He got his little shine, but we're done after this. Just ban him as soon as he brings another sock account in here. All right. Let's see here. David Balfour. What's good, David? What's up, OJ? Another day, another couple hours of Fire Emblem Three Houses at 130 hours plus and counting. Shout outs, David. Appreciate that, man. Yo, seriously, dude. Fire Emblem Three Houses is freaking amazing. I love that game, man. I really do. Good stuff. Vizion, what's good? Vizion, good to see you here. Jazzy, what's good, Jazzy? Jetty, what's up, man? Cosmic Creeper, what's good? Shout out to the leading to Cosmic Creeper. You guys don't even pay any attention. Like, don't give him the attention that he wants, because that's what he wants, his attention. Just mods, just ban him and move on. Decepticon, what's up, man? You watch my video, Decepticon. I've already talked about Ni no Kuni and how I feel about it, so watch the video. Let's see here. Shadow King, what's good? What's up, Shadow King? How's it going? Shout out to leading to Shadow King. Noth Hector, what's up, man? And yeah, you're kind of a troll. Let's see, what's with the douchebag? I didn't make any douchebag comment. First of all, why are you calling me names? I didn't call anybody else names. So first of all, why are you in here calling me names? It's not a douchebag comment. I just said I'm not trying to talk about Mortal Kombat 11. And no, I don't think Terminator looks better than anything in Smash. Smash is a huge crossover with multiple different characters from classic and legendary franchises. Terminator is a freaking from a movie. Terminator is cool, but that ain't cooler than Cloud and Bayonetta and all that stuff like that, and Mega Man and all those classic characters. If you think so, then that's fine. But I highly disagree with Terminator being better than anything in Smash. Do you like gaming or do you like movies? Come on now, get that crap out of here. Let's see. I mean, let's just be real. Terminator, like, come on now. Are you a gamer or do you like movies more? You just expose yourself. J Doll Love Money, what's good, man? How's it going? Ovi Phoenix, how's it going? Michael Looper, what's good? Aiden Quinn, what's up, man? How's it going, Aiden Quinn? Let's see here. Oh, the music was quiet. Oh, it was too quiet. My bad. Let me replay it. Let me replay it again. Let me replay it. So Ethan R donated another $1.99. So you're the top stream ninja. I'll get you up there, Ethan R. And he says the music was quiet. And can you play Route 209? Yeah, I'll play Route 209 right after this. How's it sound right now, guys? That's fine if it's sick, guys. But I don't care about Mortal Kombat as much, dude. Like I really don't. So I don't know why you guys are like telling me. Like I've done literally one video on Mortal Kombat. I don't care. So I don't care about Terminator like that. So quiet. Is it still quiet? Or is it good? So I mean, that's cool if you guys think it's cool. That's fine if it looks great. But I just don't play Mortal Kombat. I don't care. So no amount of you guys tell me how cool it looks is gonna get me to care about Mortal Kombat that much. I just don't. It just feels like not as big of a fan of the battle system in the game, and that's fine. If you guys think it's cool, that's cool. But I'm not gonna sit there and derail my stream to go watch it. No. No. All right. So let's see here. The music is low. I don't know why the music is low. Honestly, it sounds super loud in my opinion, or not in my opinion, in my ears. It's like it's loud. So I don't know why the music is low. Let's try it again. How's this? Music's been acting really funky. How about this? Nah, I can hear it just fine. Okay. It's not supposed to be super loud to where it's like a damn concert, guys, okay? Keep that in mind. Like, it's not supposed to be extremely loud to where I have to elevate my voice over the music, okay? So keep that in mind. So yeah. Audio's good. Sweet. Okay. Good over here on Twitch. All right. Needs to add a banning prevent sock accounts. It does, but there's nothing you can do about that, but whatever, man. Yo, Jonathan B, what's good? What's good, OJ? You spawned the village too with 2 streams in a day, killing my battery too. I'm sorry for you guys' cell phones, for those West Coast boys out there and East Coast boys. You guys still at work, I'm sorry. But we had to do that HMK video, man. It was such a great video. We had to do it. A bit better. I heard it, but just faintly. Okay, then there's something wrong with the audio encryption, audio coding, because it never used to be like that whenever I'd put it at the level that it was at, you know? So, it never used to be like that, so... your voice too loud. I can hear your voice too loud. I can hear music. What do you mean my voice too loud? I'm not whatever. Ovi Phoenix. Let's see. I love Dragon Quest on the PlayStation. Is it really worth buying again on the Switch? Check out my Kyle Marvel. Check out my video that I already released on it. I already released a video on it. I literally said must play on there, and there is a demo that you can go play. So please, guys, watch the content instead of asking me questions that I've already answered and I've already put up on Twitter, I already put that up. It's on the channel. It's right there. Multiple videos. I just put one up, guys. Put your notifications on, and if you have questions on what you think if something's worth buying, a big game, feel free to watch the video. I literally put that up there for you guys to watch. Check it out. Check it out when you get the opportunity. It's better than me just saying something right here when you can actually see gameplay and you can see the improvements and see what they've done, you know? So check out the video. All right, so that was good. All right, so let's go Route 209. Route 209. That's from Pokemon, right? Yeah, that's Diamond. That's Diamond and Pearl. Let's go. Let's get it. This is Smash Brothers version. Bro, sorry, bro. I'll check it out. Cool. I just want to let you guys know, anytime that you guys want to know, like, how's Ni no Kuni? How's a Japanese RPG? Should I play this? It's always on the channel before I even do a live stream. Guarantee you. It's always on there. I'll always make a video on it. So if you're ever curious on any type of RPG game on the Switch, like major RPG, just look on the channel. It's already there. Just be looking out for that type of stuff. Or follow me on Twitter. You know, because I'll make comments about it all the time, like, you know, what it is. Like, last night I even made a comment saying Dragon Quest 11S is so good, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you'll see stuff that I make all the time, you know, if you're interested in my opinion on something. You know, if you're not, then, hey, whatever, you know? So yeah. This dude has way too many sock accounts. Let's see here. All right. Who did I not get? Rufus. Shout out to Elite Ninja Rufus. Weam Gamers here. Gunmetal Otaku. Elite Ninja Gunmetal Otaku is here. What's good? Dank Meme. What's up, Dank Meme? How's it going? Good to see you here. Don't worry. We'll talk about that. The official stash. We'll talk about that after the Pokemon news. Omega Chase. What's good, man? Developer interviews maybe in the future, Omega Chase. Santiago. What's good? Star Wolf, how's it going, my boy? Rilo, what's up? Some dude, what's good? I love my ducky. Positive Waves, Puzzle Solver Loki. Yo, shout outs to the 170 people plus watching. I appreciate you guys. Joy Yukin, what's good, man? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Shout outs to all you guys being here, man. Nintendo Fanboy, what's good? Is the game that you were low-key playing already announced, or is it not announced? Don't worry, you guys will find out very soon. Mensa, what's up, Mensa? How's it going? How's it going? Let's see here. I think I pretty much got everybody, didn't I? I think that's it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some of this new information on Pokemon Sword and Shield. So apparently, Pokemon Sword and Shield, not even apparently, they've confirmed that this game will include 18 gyms with major and minor leagues. So, yes, Big Jeff B, your Twitch sub did go through. Thank you so much. You're at 4 months, so thank you so much, man. 3-month subscriber badge too. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield will include 18 gyms with major and minor leagues. So I think like maybe the difficulty, that's something that people said that the Pokemon Company needs to do better on. Hold up, we gotta change this music here. Needs to do better on. So that's pretty cool. I like the fact that that's going on. So let's go ahead and read off what they have to say here. This is actually this is probably one of the major things about this here. It says there are 18 different types of gyms in the story, and depending on the version, which gyms are in the minor league and which gyms are in the major league are different. For example, in Sword, the fighting type gym will be in the major league, but in Shield, the ghost type will be there. So the idea is that every year the Galar region is playing, and which gyms make it into the minor league versus the major league changes. That's actually really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the fact that they're doing this whole major and minor league thing, and 18 gyms. I mean, that's a lot more than what they usually have. They usually have like what, like 7 or 8, right? Usually have like eight gyms, and then like the Elite Four or the Champions Road or whatever the case is. They usually have that, but now they're actually bumping that all the way up by like 10, right? So that's nuts, dude. That's freaking nuts. I mean, I like the fact that they're doing that. I like this whole major and minor thing. This game is shaping out to be a lot better when it comes to some of this stuff here, because that's what people were saying. I was, oh, well, you know, they don't have the Pokemon and the graphics suck, so what are they doing to, you know, add in that? Well, I was like, well, we need to wait and see. Let them talk. Like, they're going to finish talking about the game at some point, right? Where we see like the story content, what they do to improve the single player experience. And to me, this is a huge improvement of the 16 player experience, or of the single player experience. 16 gyms is the highest for Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So 16 gyms, so they actually upped it by 2 on that one. So that seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Now let's go ahead and get into some more Pokemon Sword and Shield news. We have Pokemon Sword and Shield. Every Pokemon in your party gets experience gets experience automatically. So this is interesting because it's essentially like no experience share, right? So experience share, how it used to work was back in the day, you had to pretty much just switch out your Pokemon to put in a new Pokemon. They're the only ones who get experience. And then there's the experience share, whereas if you're like, you know, if you're wearing the experience share, then other Pokemon, or at least I think it was at first just one Pokemon will get that experience. So if you put it on something like that, or a couple Pokemon, or all the Pokemon in your party, or whatever. And then it came to the point to where it's like, oh yeah, anybody can get the experience with your party with the Pokemon experience share. But now they're just kind of doing away with it completely. So in the past, Pokemon introduced experience share item, which experience earned in battle was distributed to all Pokemon in the player's party. For Pokemon Sword and Shield, this is no more. Game Freak has done away with experience share entirely. In its place, every Pokemon in your party gets equal experience automatically as you progress through the game. Now, the thing that I like about this is the fact that you don't have to worry about switching out or wasting an item or using an item on experience share or anything like that. Because like in other RPGs, I absolutely hate it when you're playing an RPG and characters not in your party don't get experience. That pisses me off. So like if you're playing a game and you have like 9 party members, but you could only have 4 that can battle, like the fact that they don't get experience, like your other party members, I hate that. That's actually a huge pet peeve of mine. You should all build up experience equally. You know what I'm saying? And for Pokemon, it's always been a little bit different, right? Because you have EVs and all that stuff like that. So I wonder how it's going to work with EVs. I wonder how that's going to, and will you be able to turn that off? That's another thing. That's going to be interesting or not, to see what they do. But either way, I think that especially for like the casual game player, this is obviously a good thing that they have Pokemon experience that's transferred out evenly or transferred out through there. But if it doesn't affect IV or EVs at all, then I don't think it's really a big deal. Like it's fine. I don't think they need to have it to where you can turn it on or off if it doesn't affect EVs or whatever the case is, or breeding or whatever it is. But Cosmic Creeper is saying it's optional, so there you go. So it's optional if you want to have it on. Well, it's optional if you want to have it on or off. But like I said before, so it is what it is. It is what it is on that one. But Pokemon fans are notorious for any little thing that you say, even if it's like, oh, they'll complain like, oh, well, they can, like somebody said, oh, they'll get over leveled with experience there. It's like it's like over leveled with experience share on. So there's always something. There's always exactly. There's always something with Pokemon fans. So you got to do your best when you're the Pokemon company to just try to make sure everything's optional, or there's some other things that you can do. Because otherwise somebody's going to complain about something. But you know what? To be honest, somebody's probably going to, even if it's optional, somebody's probably going to complain about it anyway. So what does it matter? All right. So the next thing up here is Game Freak talks about not having all the Pokemon in Sword and Shield, and the cut Pokemon will return in the future. So this is a pretty long piece here. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom here. Masuda said that following when asked if cut Pokemon will return in the future games, here's what he had to say. Definitely, you can look forward to seeing Pokemon that don't appear in these games appearing in different regions in the future. I think Pokemon Home, for a lot of players, will serve as a launching pad to gather them all there and then embark on future adventures. We're really designing it, Pokemon Home, as a place for all of your Pokemon together. So it's really important for the future of the franchise, and it'll be more than even Pokemon Bank as a place to gather all your Pokemon together in one spot. So there you go. cut Pokemon are returning in future games as they go along with the Switch and whatever hardware else that Nintendo does have. Yo, what's up, Wayne Chung? How's it going, my boy? So that's that. Now the last thing that we're gonna go over here is no HMs in Pokemon Sword and Shield, which I think for the most part people will say is a good thing, but I'm pretty sure you might get a Pokemon fan or two that says, "What? No HMs?" Ah! So, but anyway, I think here's what Kazumasa had to say about is it Iwayo? Iwao. I don't know how to say that last name correctly. It's not even that long. Had to say on the matter. I think they played a role in the series traditionally to be like the relationship between a door and a key. The HM will unlock something and you're able to progress and feel the ability to go to a new place. We didn't have them in Sun and Moon, and this time around we didn't feel it really matched the concept, especially in the wild area. And wanting to have this higher degree of freedom, the player can choose how they want to engage with the gameplay. Having the more HM-based elements, we didn't feel it really matched the game. So this time around, they're not in. So there you go. That is all of the news on Pokemon Sword and Shield. There is a big cover issue that's going to be going down for Game Informer. So they're going to be talking about the game a lot more and everything. So you guys can check that out on Game Informer. There'll probably be more news. I'll probably make a video on it and everything. I might make a separate video going over my thoughts on this a little bit more and everything. Right now I'm still kind of feeling the buzz from the the interview I did with HMK and everything like that, or like the video. So right now I'm kind of just really here. I want to hear you guys' thoughts, and I'll give my thoughts later when I can kind of compose myself a little bit better and talk about it. Let me get Ethan R's name on here, because Ethan R, thank you for the donations, dude. You are the top stream ninja right now at this point with the $1.99, so I do appreciate that. $1.99. And there's something that's happening right now, and I gotta unplug this thing right here. There we go. I had to unplug that. All right, so let's go ahead and get you guys' thoughts on this before we get into the Yokai Watch news, before we get into the more Yokai Watch news. So tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence, or just Player Essence. He says, who likes HMs? I don't know, dude. HMK might like HMs. No, I'm joking. I have no idea. Let's see. Esteban Vai says, more options are always better. Hype for those harder gyms. A lot of times you didn't have to use all 6 Pokemon during the gym battles. I hope these major gyms challenge you to do so. Yeah, I hope so as well, man. I hope so as well. Wound Up Penguin is here. What's up, Wound Up Penguin? People are crazy about their Pokemon. They are crazy about their Pokemon. They are crazy. But future, like, the Pokemon will return in the future, right? So you will be able to get different Pokemon and, you know, do stuff like that in the future. So that's good. That's a good thing, you know? So we'll see. All right. So let's see here. They did that last gen. I understand that, but just because they just last gen there was one, they're still gonna talk about it, right? Because there's sometimes where stuff is removed, there's times that stuff is put in. So it's still something that, you know, that they're gonna say, hey, we don't have this for whatever reason or not, right? Just because something wasn't in last gen doesn't mean it's gonna be cut or isn't gonna potentially make it back in here as well. So yeah. And I have no idea what's going on. Sorry, Dankmew. I have no idea what's going on with Cloudbot, why Cloudbot is not working. I'm not really sure. I'm really not sure what's going on. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Let's see here. Let me log out, then log back in, and let's see if that fixes stupid Cloudbot. Cause he's tripping right now, dude. He's tripping. My man is tripping. My man is tripping. All right. So there we go. I don't know if he's going to work, though. I don't know if he's going to work, but we'll see. We'll see. Timers. All right. So yeah, he should be, but he's not. But whatever. All right. So let's see here. OJ, 18 gyms is exciting. HMs aren't that great, so I don't mind exclusion. Overall, I'm looking forward to this game. A Pokemon fan, it's nice to see more features. Yeah, it's nice. Horace says, hey, players, since also mentioned that getting competitive Pokemon will be easier, so the Pokemon you start with will be competitively viable with the few features they add, like nature. Okay, cool. It sounds like it'll be good, but if they have to wait and see if Jordan likes it, don't want him going crazy. Oh, relax. It's all good. Shout outs to Jordan. His Pokemon card videos have been really good lately. Let's see here. Joryukin says, for me, I'm actually not able to turn off experience share is a downgrade, but I know some people like better than having a challenge. I think that's, if you have to artificially make challenge in a game, then that's a fundamental flaw in the game, I guess, right? Because in my opinion, Pokemon has never been about having a really hard challenge like during the single player. That's never been what Pokemon's been about, but I know for some people it is. They do like the Nuzlocke and stuff like that. I mean, like, there's more than enough of a challenge when you battle people online. That was the challenge to me, was beating other trainers online, not the regular game, because the whole point was getting to the end game, and then like the battle towers and stuff like that were actually pretty challenging. I remember playing those like on Diamond and Pearl and stuff, and X and Y. Like after you beat the game, some of the trainers that you fight afterwards, and some like those we have to go like repeatedly. That was the tough stuff. So that was to get to the end game. I mean, I don't know if they need to make the regular game hardest. Like, they don't need to make it into Dark Souls or anything like that. That's what some fans are trying to do. Like the Nuzlocke challenge, that's like what it is. Like, but there's no need to do that. To be honest, like, I really don't think there's a need to make the single player experience ridiculously hard or make it super hard. Like, there's no need. Like, when you battle against other trainers, that's the difficulty. When you get to the end game stuff, that's difficulty. I don't think I need gym number 1 to be hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Pokemon. But that's just me. That's just my thought process. Issue I have with all this is the mention of home, the mobile Pokemon Connection app. If this is what I think is, I'm probably done with the Pokemon game after these games. What do you mean? What do you think it is? They're doing a Pokemon Home app to where you put all your Pokemon, then you can transfer them to future games. That's what the app is about. They already explained what the app is about. I don't know why you're saying if it is what I think it is. They already explained what it's about. It's a place where you download an app, you put all your Pokemon on there, you can transfer all your Pokemon on there, and then anytime that there's a different game, regardless of what system it ends up being on, since it's not on the system and it's on the app, you'll be able to transfer it to any other game there. So if you're done with the Pokemon series because they're trying to make a place to where you can put all your Pokemon and transfer it in future games, then all right, be done. I don't understand that thought process. Let's see here. Ethan R with the $1.99 and says, thank you for the donation. And he says, could you play, is that Howley City Day music? Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ethan R. Thank you for the donations today, man. I appreciate you, dude. Seriously, thank you. And yeah, let's get that music going for you. Yo, Old Manendorf, what's up, man? Thanks for coming out to the stream. Yo, what's up, VC? How's it going? Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. All right. Let's see here. City Day thing. All right. All right, let me know how it sounds. All right, I like to enjoy my Pokemon games. If I want a challenge, I'll go play a fan ROM with different stat boosts. Well, I just don't understand why there needs to be some type of like Dark Souls or hardcore challenge during the game. Like, I get it. Personally, for me, I felt that some of the games, like the Elite Four, if you're not leveling properly, they can be pretty hard. But like I get it for people that do want a little bit more of a challenge, but I don't think that it needs to be crazy hard to get through the single player, because that's what the end game is for. The end game, and that's what playing other trainers are for. That's supposed to be like the difficulty in Pokemon. I don't know if the single player experience is like I'm supposed to be busting my butt to beat every single gym, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it needs, like I said, it doesn't need to be Dark Souls or something like that. So like there is definitely part of the fan base that thinks like, yeah, that needs to, it's too easy, how that harder? It's super easy. And then the other part of the fan base is like, well, it's the end game and all that. So I think it's impossible to make everyone happy. What I think is that they shouldn't make it so hard to where it's like you've got to like be like level 100 by the end of the game. Like that's not something that they should do, you know. Definitely making things like the minor and major league, making that a little bit better, but it's a tough balance. Like I don't want it to be where I won't be able to get through the game unless I'm on level 60 by gym 2, you know, or something crazy, you know. No, we don't need a Dark Souls hard game. That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what a Nuzlocke challenge kind of is at times. It's like you handicap yourself to the point to where it's freaking hard. If a Pokemon faints, you're done. Like that's what some of these people are saying. Like, oh, well, you know, I wish there was Nuzlocke in there. They want these type of things, and of course, the Pokemon Company would never do that. But I'm just saying, like, this is what some of those people that I say, like, that's what they're into is Nuzlocks and things like that, which is fine. I mean, I get it, but like, the game doesn't need to be ridiculously hard. Like for that style of game, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't just like, you know, like when I play Mortal Kombat or something like that, I don't need, you know, if I played like even like Smash Brothers World of Light, the single player, I don't need the single player to be extremely hard, even though it can be, right? You can play no spirits or you can do it, but I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like the difficulty is freaking trying to get back on stage against freaking Party Man's Peach or something like that. That's the difficulty for me, is learning the combos and me playing. It's a multiplayer game, you know, for the most part. So it's not trying to struggle through the single player experience. But that's, like I said, that's just me. Other people obviously think, many millions of people think completely differently than I think, you know. Yo, Dragon Zora, what's up, my man? See, but reasonable challenge is subjective. You know what I'm saying? It's a very subjective thing to say reasonable challenge, because there's some very good Pokemon players that are that's reasonable challenge is really easy for them. So exactly where do you balance it? It's a level-based game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of RPGs are actually really easy for me to play, through. You just overpower your level, right? So that's the difference between being challenged and not challenged. Well, how long do you grind? Because any RPG can be really easy for the most part. If you grind and level up, you're gonna run through every single RPG. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then you won't. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what it comes down to, is that it's an RPG. So it's all based on, well, how much do you sit down there and grind away, for the most part. If you don't grind, it's gonna be hard. If you do grind, you're gonna, you know, it's gonna be easy. So it just depends on how much levels they say, okay, well, is this Pokemon at this level? Is this level like how much do you have to grind? Do you have to be at this level? How long is that going to take? There's so much to it. So yeah, now that you mentioned it, although I don't like Experience Share, it's fundamentally wrong for them to artificially jack up the difficulty through that, but it makes it somewhat challenging. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't really play through, like, I'm not trying to get a super challenge when I play Pokemon. I'm really not, because it's a type-based game. This Pokemon can beat this Pokemon. This Pokemon can do this to this Pokemon. So, I mean, the only thing would be to make it to where no matter what level, scale with you. That'd be the only thing to make it actually legit a challenge. It scales with you. That's it. That's what they should. That's what they would do, or that's what they would have to do. Is it scales. So if you're on level 30, well, now the gym is at level 30. You know what I'm saying? Or 31, or whatever the case is. But scaling scaling opens up a whole nother can of worms. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm not familiar with the Pokemon Bank, but I am. But with the new app, home app, it would be hope you can put it back to Pokemon that you didn't know you can go back in the game. The Pokemon gets stuck in the home app. I don't think they're gonna have anything where Pokemon gets stuck in the home app or anything. I think they'll be fine. They'll work that out, dude. That's not something to worry about. Let's see here. Do you think multiple difficulty options would work? They could. Multiple difficulty options would work, but I mean, once again, I don't think the Pokemon company feels that the focus of the single player in Pokemon is for it to be super hard to get through. So you just put it at a certain challenge, but a reasonable difficulty is very different for many different people. If my daughter's playing the game, obviously her reasonable difficulty is very different from your or my reasonable difficulty. Super Pokemon Masters, like let's say like a guy like Shofu who plays competitively and knows everything, his difficult is way harder than probably my difficult, because he knows way more about Pokemon than I know. So it varies even from adults, from people who play the game. So it's almost impossible to make it to where everyone's happy. Even if you have like a normal, medium, and hard, or whatever the case is, or normal and hard, like a hard might still be easy. There's, it might still be easy for people. And we jack up the level. Okay, well then you go train, you level up some more, then go back and beat the gym leader, right? So if it's on hard, oh well, this gym is at level 35. Okay, well then you lose, go back, train 6 levels, then come back. Okay, well now you're stronger. Oh, no, I guess it's easy now. I guess it's easy because you grinded for 2 hours more than the other person, which, like I said, you don't want to go through, and you don't want it to be a cakewalk for sure. You obviously don't want it to be a cakewalk, but I think people put a little bit too much stock into trying to have some type of hard experience or anything like that with Pokemon, with Pokemon games. I personally think that, especially when there's like the end game and there's like other trainer battles, instead of grinding away for 10 million hours in the single player trying to beat a gym. That time should be spent grinding away so you can be like the best on the leaderboards or something like that, or be the best when you fight against other trainers. That's really what it comes down to, because it's AI. They're never going to be smarter than you no matter what. Like the AI is you're never in a turn-based RPG. The AI, it's all based on your level. It's not an action. Action RPGs, you can do things differently. You can change up things. You can do too much different things. But unless the AI cheats every single time they hit you with the poison move, they hit you with something, okay, well, the percentage, it's like 55% chance of poison or 20% chance or whatever the case is. Oh, well, the computer cheats. Oh, all of a sudden now it makes it to where you're always poisoned. That they always have the chances tilted in their favor. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens when you start trying to jack up the difficulty. They start getting status effects way more than you get status effects. They start activating things when it's supposed to be a certain percent chance. Like, let's say it's a move that's supposed to hit 70% chance. They're always hitting it every single time. You're like, what the heck? It's 70%. It's supposed to miss sometimes, like mine miss, That's what games have done in the past to jack up difficulty in single player type of games. They've artificially raised it by making it unfair against the player, So that's the thing that I don't want to happen to Pokemon, because that's what you'd have to do outside of just saying, okay, well, you come back at a stronger level, Let's see here. I'm liking the 18 gyms in Sword and Shield, although I would have liked multiple regions. I feel it seems like a good compromise. Yeah, maybe multiple regions come back in the next one. So yeah. Well, Dragon Quest XI is not the same as Pokemon. Dragon Quest XI is a single Victino. Dragon Quest XI is a single player RPG with no multiplayer whatsoever. So the whole dynamic, which I just explained, is completely different from a single player RPG compared to a multiplayer RPG. Pokemon, the challenge where you get from that and what you're supposed to do, it's to get to the end game. It's to get to and fight other trainers that are going to be really good in the game. There is none of that with Dragon Quest XI. So why are you comparing the two? Where's Dragon Quest XI's multiplayer? Is there multiplayer to where you can use a bunch of different slimes and stuff like that and fight against other people too? Do they have all that? So I don't understand. I literally just got done explaining the difference between that. So I don't understand why people constantly compare certain things that one RPG does, because that's literally the only thing to do compared to a multiplayer RPG. Yeah, but the story has no effect on no, but it does. That's the thing that you guys don't understand. Once you get the end game and once you get to those different things, if you make it extremely hard to get to the end game and get to certain stuff that you can access, whether it's items or whatever they've done before, that to me kind of stifles what you can do in terms of the competitive play with the multiplayer, because multiplayer is available from the very beginning of the game. It stifles it if it's absolutely nuts and super hard. It does have an effect on it actually when it comes down to the single player, because you earn certain things, you get certain items, whatever the case is, that you get through the single player campaign, or you get through things. If you make it extremely hard to get through it, or you make it extremely tough, that's going to be harder for people to access certain things. So I don't feel that it needs to be a Dark Souls level of challenge, or they need to do something crazy in order for you to get certain items or get to certain points or get to the end game, which there are things that are available for you, which once again, it does affect it. What are you talking about? You said it has no effect. Yeah, it does. Have you played Pokemon games in the past where there was certain moves or TMs or whatever the case was that was only available at the end game and not during the regular game? So I don't understand this thought. I don't understand this thought process. I really don't. That's not, but no, the point is that you just completely sidestepped what I just said. That's the point. It's not about opting in or opting out for. What I'm trying to say is that even if they made a harder difficulty level, that could still be too easy for some people. It's hard to gauge everybody what they think. Your idea of difficulty, Mr. Dave Mate, compared to somebody else's is completely different. You can put it, okay, well, let's say there's a hard mode. It might still be too easy for you. If you opt in or opt out, I mean, it's too hard to gauge with a turn-based RPG. I just explained everything. If you guys can just calm down for just a second, okay? Put down your rage hat, calm down for just a second and listen to what I'm saying. It's too difficult to gauge. They can do certain things. They can increase the levels. They can make a minor and major league where they do that. Chances are it's going to be is you have to level up a few more times compared to somebody else. That's really what it's going to come down to. Or they can do the cheap stuff, where they start making it to where the other Pokemon's moves start hitting more on certain percentages and accuracies. So they can do stuff like that if you want. That stuff always felt ridiculously cheap in my opinion, and I feel that they've done that before. So that's what I'm talking about here. What I'm saying is that Endgame should really have the hard, battle towers and things like that. Personally, for me, that's what I think. And the regular game should pose some type of challenge. It shouldn't just be where you can just hit everybody in one hit and that's it. But it shouldn't be something that's super crazy hard to get through. In my opinion, it shouldn't be something like that's super crazy hard. It's too hard to judge what's going to be easy and what's going to be hard for the vast amounts of Pokemon players out there, So please understand what I'm trying to say here. Now, if you still disagree, that's fine. Then agree to disagree. Moving on. Let's see. I wish I could elaborate more, but my work has me tied up in the stream. All right. Well, yeah, I don't understand what you're saying, but if you want to be done with it based off of the app that lets you transfer Pokemon, then like I said, be done with it. That's cool. That's fine. That's on you. Ethan R says Sword and Shield is Nintendo's big end year title because it sells best. Okay, Ethan. Thank you. I appreciate the logic. No, I am one low. First of all, why do you have so many sock accounts? Why do you have so many sock accounts? And I'm sorry, dude. While I understand you're trying to apologize, and I get that, and I'm a very forgiving person. What you pinning your friend's death on you coming over here and taking your anger out on me? That's horrible. That makes you a horrible person. If your friend died, you're supposed to be showing compassion to people, and you're supposed to be in a somber mood and a somber state. You're supposed to be showing. I don't think your friend would want you to act that way. Definitely wouldn't want, or unless the person was a jerk, and I don't think that they were. So you coming over here and doing what you did was just disrespectful. So I mean, I'm going to time you out, or I'm going to block you actually. And if you want to be unblocked, Hit me up on Twitter if I don't already have you blocked. But no. And then you went over to the Spawncast and then you trolled the Spawncast as well, dude. I'm sorry, but it's tough for me to believe what you're saying right now, and it really is. But thank you for coming out to the streams. I know a lot of you guys that troll, you guys are actually fans. Maybe you are actually a fan. But using your friend's death to sit there and say like what you were doing, like all the hate and that you were spewing and stuff like that is ridiculous, man. I'm sorry. I can't mess with that, dude. I can't mess with that. You were very rude and disrespectful, and I've done nothing to you, and you disrespected your friend too, using your friend's death. Wow, what a people! If your friend actually died, that's horrible, dude. That's not cool. That's not cool. Your friend would not like that. But like I said, if you actually for real sorry, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter with a public apology. If you can do it here, you can do it on Twitter, and maybe you'll get unbanned. But you got like 15 sock accounts, dude. I ain't unbanning all your sock accounts. Here's what you should do. This is how I'll unban you for good. You make a main profile, okay? You delete all of your sock accounts and show me proof that you've deleted every single sock account you've got. Delete every single one. Proof. And I'll unban your one account that I just banned right now. Or the one account you want me to unban. You show me proof that you'll delete because you've got like literally like 10 to 15 sock accounts. Delete every single one that you got. And then I'll let you back in. Until you do that, sorry. I'm just gonna keep banning you. But thank you for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. All right. He says, yeah, OJ, that's the most emotional response I've seen from you. Handled that very well. That's horrible. I'm really sorry. Like, I'm always sorry to hear when I see like people lose life. That's unfortunate, you know. But to use as anger to propel yourself at people online, who is knocking on my door, or who's ringing my doorbell? To use that as anger to propel yourself online, that's not cool, you know. That's just not cool. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Let me see who that is. Don't know what's going on. They already left. So all right. All right. So let's see here. Nindy Games says, I think people who want it to be harder should respect the developer's vision. They wanted to make it easy game, so let it be easy. Kappa. I know, dude. They wanted an easy game, so we should all respect their decision to make it easy. In terms of, we should all just respect that, right? That was the whole thing with Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice, right? Let's see. Yo, Sav Vasquez, what's up, man? How's it going? Yo, what's slice of pizza? Yo, I want slice of pizza. I want some pizza too, but I can't eat pizza too much. Cherry, how is Cherry Essence to you guys? Let's see here. Madness Arcade says Game Freak are the creators. They know what they are doing. They made the games. We just buy the games. We what we know. Let's stop acting like we know more than the creators of the game that they know best. Well, I mean, I agree to that to a degree. To a degree. Juice Man Vaughn donated that $5 with the shimmy, and he says the only way to make Pokemon difficult is to have everyone be level 5 levels ahead of you at all times. Kind of like how Three Houses handles its maddening mode. Yeah, that'd probably be the way, like, because it's an RPG, you know, so you can always power level. The thing about Fire Emblem is that Fire Emblem doesn't allow you to grind normally, right? So obviously there's stuff that you can do, but since it's based on time, you're always going to be at a certain level, right, with your characters. I mean, there's stuff that you can do to raise your levels and all that, but it doesn't let you grind. Pokemon lets you grind. So really all it comes down to is that it have to scale, like what Juice Man Bond is saying. It have to scale to where no matter how much you leveled up, oh, well, that Pokemon's going to be at 5 levels higher than you, which people have, some people are okay with scaling, but other people hate scaling. They feel that in an RPG, like if you do the time to get bigger and stronger, then you should be that much better than your opponent, right? And that's how I've always been. It's like, well, wait a minute, I don't want things to scale. Like if I'm 5 levels, if I grind for 10 levels, and this person is supposed to be at level 10, I want to be at level 20, and I'm at level 20, I'm 10 levels above, I'm going to kick their butt. That's how it's always been. But then when it gets to like the end game, and when it gets all that, it doesn't matter, right? Because they'll cut you to level 50 or whatever the case is, or you play online, it doesn't matter, right? Because everyone's at that same level. So that's kind of how I felt, Pokemon games are. It's like, well, wait a minute, if I grind and I'm much better than the other person, then I'm much better than them. That's the deal, But I get it. I get it for those who want a little bit more. All right, next up is Juice Man Vaughn. Juice Man Vaughn with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, Juice Man Vaughn. You are the top stream ninja. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Juice Man Vaughn with that $5 donation. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Give me a Pokemon game made by From Software. Yeah, dude, that'd be interesting. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if they'd be able to structure it. Like, I don't even know how that would work. Let's see here. Like I said, I don't know if they should never add scaling options. I just don't know if that's not their main goal of the Pokemon games isn't to make the single player experience super hard for scale. Like that's not what their opinion. I think the Pokemon company's opinion is that we don't need to do that. We're not going to spend time on doing that. We're going to spend time on doing other things or whatever the case is. So that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do with the game. They don't want to emphasize that that's making it super hard, at the very beginning, or making the game super hard. Even if it's scaled, it might still be too easy for you. It just depends. But if I were you, if you're looking for that type of challenge, you should just play multiplayer. You'll have plenty of people that are going to give you more than enough of that you can handle. So I'm not sure why people need the field to be able to have some type of crazy it's a multiplayer game. Just like when I buy a fighting game, I don't need to play the computer on the hardest. Like, I don't need to validate myself in Smash Brothers by beating a level 9 CPU. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just my thought process. I'm not looking for a challenge in beating CPUs on Smash. Now, I know obviously it's good, like to kind of practice on something that moves a little bit better and everything, but that's not the main goal, is to beat level 9 CPUs. Some people feel that way, but I never felt that way with multiplayer games. I mean, it just needs to be to where it can provide some type of challenge. It doesn't need to be. It shouldn't be a cakewalk. Anytime that I've played a game, I've had to grind and level up, to beat the games. But I don't think it needs to scale. I'm not a big fan. And adding optional scaling is not something that a lot of developers do. Like that's not an easy thing. Like how many times do you see a game that has optional scaling? It's just not. It's either it's in there or it's not in there. But there's never been modes like, hey, we're going to optionally scale the game for you. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that's happened that happens or that's easy to implement in a game, like optional scaling. That's not it. I don't think how many games you've developed. I'm guessing none. So yeah. I don't think it's so easy to do. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's something that's like super easy or something that a lot of developers are going to even implement. I don't see any developers doing it really. So, but yeah, if you think you can do it, if it's easily and all that, then hey, that's fine. That's your opinion. All right, so let's move on. Let's see here. We need a new mystery dungeon. You know who likes mystery dungeon? I know Sean Diamond loves mystery dungeon. I know Sean Diamond loves mystery dungeon a lot. Let's see here. Xavier, what's up, man? How's it going, my boy? Good to see you here. Shoutouts. Good to see you here. I'm not for difficulty levels in games that'll make you rage quit. Well, that's what scaling would do. Scaling would make you rage quit because you can grind to level 100 by basically what scaling would do is that you can grind to level 100. Let's just say you grind to level 100 at the very beginning of the game. You took 10 million hours and grinded level 100. When you go to that first gym, the gym leader will be at level 100. That's essentially what this type of scaling would do. In order to make it easy. So whatever levels you build up, they would be levels above it, or they'd be at that level. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of scaling, and I think scaling stupid. Like that, scaling like that is dumb. And I know Jordan talked about it like in Borderlands, like the type of kind of like miniature scale that they have kind of going on there. Which, like I said, if you do the time, like if you do the work to be better, then you should be better. That's where they should just make it to where it's like, hey, Like, this is the amount of time that this person's been playing this game. Hey, maybe, they might be at level 15 or 16. Well, maybe we make this Pokemon trainer their level, like, 22, right? So if you go there at level 16 or 17, oh man, that's going to be a tough battle. But if you grind up a little bit more, then you can be right there at that level. So they have to really just base it on time. That's what I would do. I'd base it on like how much time does it take you to build up to this level in this area, and then the gym leader should be at this level. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that they should do. But that's just me. Let's see here. Yeah, but once again, you're comparing and Xenoblade scaling, that came afterwards in an update, and Xenoblade, once again, is not a multiplayer game. It's a single player game. So their focus is more on the single player experience and what you do there. It's not once again, it's a single player game, and it's not easy. That the scaling wasn't there at the beginning. That was an update that they added. So, but yeah, it's all good. People keep on comparing things that single player games do, and that's the main focus of the game. Now, if those games also had multiplayer and all of that, then hey, I get that. But Xenoblade Chronicles X, that has multiplayer in there, but it's co-op. But I mean, like, I just don't see why people continue to compare single player stuff in those games to compare to a game that has multiplayer. But hey, I'll sponsor the second or first place prize if you do a Mario Tennis tourney. I don't know I don't know how many people even have Mario Tennis, like Mario Part. I know Andre has it. I know Party Man has it, but I don't know how many people like want to play in that tournament, Ethan. But it's all good. Jose, do I play Pokemon competitive or just casual? I played it competitively. So the biggest thing that I like to do in Pokemon games is beat the story as quick as possible, get to the end game, get the different like HMs or TMs that I need to be competitive or whatever the case is, and then just play online, because that's where my difficulty came from. It didn't come from destroying freaking Brock, in Pokemon. So yeah, I usually like Diamond and Pearl was like my competitive Pokemon game where I played online like crazy, battle against other people, but there's rampant cheating in that game, like way too much cheating, So yeah. So I think people asking for CPU scaling are asking for it for immersion. They want fictional characters to be challenged, I think, and that's fine, But I just feel that scaling in RPGs is dumb. That's just my personal thought process. Scaling, I don't like scaling in RPGs. If you level up, you should be stronger than the person. That's just how. That's the fundamental thing that my brother taught me when I was playing Chrono Trigger and all that. Like, Chrono Trigger is not a hard game either, but if you don't level up, then you're gonna die. My brother taught me, well, if you want to beat these people, this was like a life lesson. If you want to beat these people, you've got to be stronger than them. You've got to level up. I don't want it to be where I level up, then all of a sudden they're my level. So if I'm at level 20 and they're at level 20, if I'm at level 35, they're at level 35. If I'm at level freaking 75, they're at 75 on the first gym. That's BS, dude. That's horrible. I don't find that cool at all. I don't find that cool at all. Thank you for the host, man. But that's just, like I said, that's just me. Oh, you're saying that your friend passed away last week. Oh, so you were just being a douchebag all those times just to be a douchebag. Okay. I don't have Twitter, but I promise you know who I am. I want to donate to you. I'm sorry, I'm truthful. Well, look, man. Look, dude. First of all, I want to be sensitive to your feelings, because while you might be rude and online to people and all that, like, I try not to be that way. And I don't want to, I always talk about not canceling people and cancel culture. So I don't want to be a hypocrite, because now it seems like I'm like canceling you if I ignore all of your messages and everything. So listen, dude, if you truly are sorry, then okay, I accept your apology, okay? There, I accept your apology. But you can't be coming here with all your troll accounts, dude. Like, get rid of that stuff, man. Like, get rid of that stuff. You don't need it. Get rid of all those troll accounts, all right? Make one account with one profile picture. Get your main account, make it with a profile picture, or make a new account. You obviously got like 90 emails, so make another email. Make a profile picture. make a regular account, and just get rid of all those sock accounts that you're constantly logging into. Delete those channels, bro. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. You do that, and like I said, I won't ban your new account, or I won't ban, but get a profile picture, get rid of all those other accounts, and I'll let you back in. But without that, if you keep on coming with blank avatars and all that, but I accept your opinion, or I accept your apology. You're about to make me have a headache, dude. Goodness gracious, man. But if you're sorry, you're sorry, okay? I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Despite how rude you were to me for no reason. I don't know you, but despite how rude you were, I'll accept your apology. There you go. All right, so let's move on. Let's see. Can we cancel blank avatars? No. No, you cannot. You guys stop arguing with Dave, mate. Just let him be angry. Let him say that it's easy and it can be done. Just let him. Just go ahead, let him. He doesn't have to buy the game if he doesn't want to buy the game. But they're not going to do what he's going to say, so whatever. Pokemon Company's lazy. They're dumb and stupid, and he knows better than everybody else. So there you go. All right. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. I think that's a good way to get things moving. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, guys, because it's already been over an hour, 15 minutes. Hey, Derpy, how's it going? All right, so Yokai Watch 4 Plus has been announced for the Switch and the Switch and the PS4. So Level 5 is releasing Yokai Watch 4 Plus for the Switch. The company has announced it will launch in Japan on December 5th. Yokai Watch 4 Plus builds on the original game with various additional elements. These include new areas, yokai, and multiplayer. Those who own the original Yokai Watch 4 can access the extra content as paid DLC. I think my question is this, is like, when's the localization for this game? I think it's going to come next year. I think it's going to be maybe mid to late next year, but we'll have to wait and see on it. We'll have to wait and see. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so that was Yokai Watch 4 Plus. Let's go ahead and move on to the random questions, comments, topics, all that stuff like that. If you guys got them, I'm definitely going to answer you guys' questions and all that. Feel free to tag me in the chat, Player Essence, @Player Essence, or hashtag Player Essence. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions when it comes to Pokemon or when it comes to any of that stuff. I'll be more than happy to answer questions and all that. All right. So, let's see here. Procrastination Nation with a $2 donation, or Great British Pounds donation through Super Chat, and says he's a troll. That's his ninja way. You know, I mean, he keeps on coming back here. This dude was, like I said, extremely rude to me before. But, like, at this point, I'm, like, emotionless sometimes when it comes to people that are trolling. Like, I'll say a funny thing, but it doesn't affect me in a way to where I feel that they should be like, I mean, I'll ban them out of my chat because they're not here to have they're breaking YouTube TOS. They're breaking my own TOS. You know what I'm saying? Or my own rules. And they're breaking, when you come and troll and you call people names, you're actually breaking YouTube TOS. When you do personal attacks and all that, that's like bannable offense, you know? So, I mean, I just don't want that on my channel. I don't want it to be a toxic atmosphere when you're coming and trying to, you know, say things about people or their setup or their life or whatever the case is, you know? So, I mean, like, I don't want to, but like, then again, I always preach, like, don't cancel people forever, even if they ask for apologies or ask for, you know, like when they apologize and ask for forgiveness, you know? So I can't be a hypocrite in the same sense, you know? Favorite Pokemon, Charizard. But thank you for the two Great British Pounds donation, man. I appreciate that. I think Yokai Watch 4 will be localized and come out 2020 or 2021. Yeah. Let's see here. When Yokai Watch 4 comes to the West, do you think it'll be Switch exclusive because Nintendo does the localization? If Nintendo does the localization, it might not be Switch exclusive. I'm not really sure what it'll be. I mean, it could be where Nintendo publishes the game. It even comes out on the PS4, but Nintendo publishes the game anyway. Like, for example, what is it? For example, Dragon Quest Builders 2. Nintendo published that game, and Square Enix published the PS4 game in the West. So yeah, it could just be that. Shout outs to Fairy Tiger with a dollar donation. Thank you so much, Fairy Tiger. And he says, so, Mr. Hockey God, it's that time of year again. A lot of questions, but the biggest one is, will St. Louis Blues repeat as champions, or who do you think will win? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Mighty Ducks. The Mighty Ducks are going to win it all because that was a great movie when I was younger, and I like that movie. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Mighty Ducks are going to win the Stanley Cup title. So yeah, sounds good. All right, let's keep the questions coming, guys. Did you know that the lead artist for Pokemon Sword and Shield is American? Was Pokemon Sun and Moon lead artist American or Japanese? I don't know who the Pokemon lead artist was for Sun and Moon, but yeah, they in like one of the directs or whatever, they showed the lead artist of him drawing it, and it was like a white guy. So yeah, I'm well aware of that. I have not been to Japan yet, but I plan on going. Cosmic Creeper says level 5 needs that extra cash. They aren't doing that great. Yeah, Yokai Watch. I don't know if they're not doing that great. I think they're doing fine. But Yokai Watch, yeah, Yokai Watch 2 or not Yokai Watch 2. Ni no Kuni 2 didn't sell as much as maybe they would have thought it would have sold. And then like Yokai Watch is kind of down, had like a downturn in revenue. And Inazuma 11 got delayed. Yokai Watch got delayed initially. And Yokai Watch 4 didn't sell as much as they wanted to sell. So, yeah, getting a port over is definitely good. So, yeah, I mean, definitely they need to sell more copies of games, that's for sure. But I think they'll be all right. If anything, Nintendo will bail them out. If they really are in trouble. Nintendo or Square Enix or somebody like Bandai Namco would probably bail them out and just buy them. To be honest, like a company that talented is not just going to be left out to dry. You know, like if they did lose money or whatever the cases are, have to be like some Japanese company would bail them out. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Anthony Lee with the subscription. Thank you so much, Anthony Lee. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Let's go. LOL, good answer. It was a good answer, Fairy Tiger. It was. Do you think we'll see a Diamond and Pearl remake next year? I hope so. I think that'd be pretty cool if we saw a Diamond and Pearl remake. That's my favorite Pokemon generation. Just wanted to get your attention to say thank you for the new layout for the last night. I managed to not throw up. Yeah, I know you talked about it with the Splatoon stuff. So yeah, I'm glad that I can put the new layout out there, and it was better for you, man. So awesome. Hey OJ, what RPGs do you recommend for people that don't play RPGs other than Pokemon? Ni no Kuni would be a good one because Ni no Kuni has a bunch of like little monsters that you can evolve and get stronger and feed them stuff and take care of them, and they like you and you can send them out for battle and all that. So I would say like Ni no Kuni would be a good starting point, you know, or if not like a game like Digimon Story, like Cyber Sleuth, something like that that's coming out for the Switch in a little bit, like in a couple weeks, I think. So yeah. Nintendo, like a vlog, yeah, that'd be pretty cool for like a vlog. Yo, shout outs Nico, yo, shout outs, man, from Australia. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming out to the stream. All right, Persona 5 or Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, Persona 5 could be, yeah, that would be a good one too. Persona 5. I think Ni no Kuni would be like the most direct, I guess, conversion, because you're actually fighting with little monsters that run around and you tell them what to do. Like you'll be like, attack, defend, and all that. Like you literally, like, Oliver is like yelling at them, or like like they're like actually talking. So that'd probably be like the easiest conversion, like 1-to-1, if you're talking about, or like a Digimon game or something like that. But I think Ni no Kuni's better than Digimon and all that. And I don't know, Ni no Kuni's not better than Persona 5, but Persona 5 is a completely different style of RPG. I think Ni no Kuni fits more of the art style and stuff like that Pokemon fans are used to. So I would go with Ni no Kuni. That would probably be the best game. Outside of that, I mean, Persona 5 is great too, but Persona 5, like, you get different spirits or whatever, you get different type of monsters that you can collect and use them, in battle too. So yeah, absolutely, Persona 5 could be a good one as well. Do I like beef jerky? I do like beef jerky. Fairy Tiger donated another $1, and he says, a Sean Diamond or Pearl remake would be cool for Switch. a Sean Diamond one. So that'd be cool. Yeah, it sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Did I say that? Oh my gosh. What should I play at New York Comic Con? Because I'm pretty sure Square, Bandai, and Capcom are going. Well, play everything that you can. But yeah, no, seriously, the drum roll. Yeah, so yeah, man. Any other questions, boys and girls? Keep them coming. I love the new character models of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think it's because it's more particle than having Pokemon looking like objects. Okay, see what you're saying there. Anything on Luigi's Mansion 3? Nothing that I can talk about. Anything that they've showed off, go check that out. But yeah, it's coming out this month, so expect there to be more stuff on Luigi's Mansion 3 in the coming weeks. So yeah. Playing any games tonight? Only if we hit a goal. Outside of that, I'm probably going to finish editing this special video that I have for you guys. So I can do a really long stream. I'm gonna try to take. It's tough for me doing back-to-back streams in terms of gameplay videos for you guys and all the editing that I'm doing, because I did what's it called? I already did a stream with HMK earlier, which was about an hour long, but also prep time for that and all that. So I want to get this video like edited and finished for you guys. I might get you guys a Pokemon video later tonight, might not, just depends. But I kind of want to make sure I get the small and soft video. But if we get new Elite Ninja, like if we get 5 Elite Ninja, I'll definitely do a bonus RPG stream for you guys. But if not, then we're probably just gonna we're gonna relax for today. I'm gonna finish editing the special video for tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to, and then tomorrow we'll probably have Splatoon with Christian, and we'll probably do like maybe we might do another game or not. I'm not really sure. We might do Mario Kart as well. So, but I know for sure we're gonna do Mario Kart and we're gonna do Smash. We're gonna do Smash on Saturday, so the children can play. So yeah. I think that's my new thing. With Saturday, we're going to try to do Smash, because to me, that's when, like, you know, maybe some of the kids not in school, they might be more interested in playing. Like, you know, I'm trying to do something to, it's like, I know Smash is popular. I know people want to play Smash. Like, I'm getting kind of tired of going to Low Tier God stream. Dude has a freaking stream, opens up a lobby. There's like freaking 15, 30 people that want to play. Like, we should be getting those numbers too, because we get those numbers for Splatoon too. So I got to switch it up a little bit. But his audience is a little bit older than my audience probably, so. Or they're night owl. Like they're I don't think as many of them are in school. I think I got a lot of people that are in school and stuff like that here. So, I think a lot of his audience might not even have jobs. To be honest, no, that's disrespectful to his audience. No, but they seem to be able to be up really late at night, and like for you guys, that's not the same. You know, a lot of you guys have to go to, you know, wake up in the morning for work or whatever the case is. So, Saturdays seem like a better day for Smash. I like Charizard more than Pikachu, Christy. My favorite Pokemon's Charizard. Favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. Am I an LTG fan? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My favorite streamers, my favorite content creators are people that the internet has tried to cancel. Low Tier God, Darkside Phil, Wings of Redemption. I heard about all 3 of these guys from people making troll videos, from people making cancel videos on them. And yeah, they've done some stupid things, whatever. But like I said, I'm not a type of person to cancel people, even though I've seen a lot of things that are very questionable in terms of that. I go to their channels, I saw who they are. They just seem like they're just normal people that have made mistakes here and there. They're my 3 favorite content creators in terms of streamers that I watch. When those 3 guys are on, I'll watch them. I'll watch those 3. And like the internet has tried to universally cancel those 3 guys, you know? But I'm not like that. So those are my 3 favorite content creators that I watch. Streamers. They're all live streamers. All, not regular like YouTube, like, you know, John or stuff like that, but like streamers, I should say. So yeah. Glad you don't like cancel culture. It really infuriates me. Yeah, I don't. I'm very against saying that this person should never be able to do anything ever again for saying something dumb or for whatever. I'm very, very against that. I don't like it. Let's see here. I'll shorten mine from above. My roommate has over 100 hours in Dragon Quest 11 PS4. Should he hope the extra Switch content will go to the PS4? He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to play it all again. Yeah, I mean it's very unlikely, but I mean it could happen. You never know. You know. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. I just watch late night streams to relax too. I watch late night streams just to relax. I'm done with work, and like LTG will be streaming super late into the night, or early in the morning. I'll just chill out, watch him. He'll get all mad and salty at something, and it's just funny. I don't take what any of these guys say like super seriously or anything. I don't know them, I don't know how they act and everything. Anytime that I've seen LTG, at a tournament, everybody just says he's a quiet dude that just goes there, takes pictures, and shakes people's hands and leaves. He doesn't do all the stuff that he does on camera. It's a personality. It's part of that. That's his mantra. It's not something that he does. Like, he doesn't do all that at tournaments and all that. That's not him, So I just take it as entertainment. I don't take it for anything more or less than that. Same thing with like Darkside Phil, or whatever. Like Darkside Phil's always like, I need this, I need that, I can't pay my bill. Like, I just take it as part of the online entertainment. It's like whatever. Wings barely looks at the chat at times. Okay, dude, I'm sorry, man. Oh, come on, man. I'm just trying to play the game. So all these guys that have been canceled or people make troll videos, I just find their streams funny because like people will come in and say things. I'm just like, oh, here we go, So, but yeah, I'm not a fan at all, man. And I think that part of that, to me, I used to be like that. I used to be like, this person needs to be canceled. But I'm like, I mean, you get one life, like, is that fair? Nah, that's not fair, So, I don't see you in the streams, VC. I'm there a lot. I saw you there a couple times, but nah. The reason why I don't comment is because some people be hella hating and trolling sometimes. So I'm just chill. A lot of the times too, I'm like watching on my TV, like through my Xbox One or through my PlayStation 4. So I ain't trying to type out some type of message on a keyboard, like on a on-screen keyboard. Like I don't watch the streams on like my cell phone or anything, like to where it's easy to type, or on my desktop. I don't watch it. I watch them on my the living room or in my in the guest bedroom. Sometimes I sleep in the guest bedroom. So yeah. You love PewDiePie? Good for you, man. Are you a Maximilian Dude fan? Absolutely. I follow Maximilian Dude. I've been watching his content forever. I actually have a video with Max. Let me show y'all what happened. It was years ago at I don't know. You guys probably haven't seen it because a lot of you guys are probably newer. But I think it was at E3 before you guys started watching me. It was I think E3. E3 2014. Oh man, I can't find that video, dude. But yeah, me and Maximilian, we made a video. We made a video at E3 years and years and years ago. He was playing. What was he playing? He was playing Rare Replay. Was it E3 2015? I don't remember which E3 it was. I can't remember, but yeah, I made a video. And I've made a couple videos talking about Max. 4 years ago, I made a video saying dudes can't comprehend that Smash Bros. Is a fighting game because of what Maximilian said. And then I also fought against Maximilian in Pokken Tournament 3 years ago. And I put that on the channel as well. So that was fun. So yeah, we ran into each other a few times. We need a house tour. My house. There's nothing in my house because I live by myself. So there's literally nothing in my house. It's empty. Fairy Tiger donated $1 and says, "Time for bed. Play Zelda's Lullaby." Fairy Tiger and Robert out. All right, Zelda's Lullaby. You got it. I'll try to find that Maximilian Dude video for you guys. Okay. All right, thanks for coming out to the stream, Fairy Tiger. I found it. He was playing Battletoads. Oh, how the hell did you find it before I found it? What was the title of the video? What did it say? What was the title? So I can type it in. So I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Players, this Maximilian, and you just typed in Maximilian, and I must have spelled his name wrong. Okay, yeah, he was playing Battletoads. Yeah, Maximilian Dude Cross Player S's Battletoads Turbo Tunnel 2015. Yeah. So yeah, he was playing Battletoads, the Turbo Tunnel.
I've heard of you guys before. Good work on what you've done. You got me playing Turbo Tunnel. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. So I'm just going to say thank you.
No, I'm going to say thank you for this video, Max. I'm a big fan.
You got to encourage me.
I can beat you in every fighting game, though. You know that, right?
Oh, you can't be saying stuff like that right now. You can't be saying stuff like that right now. 2, 3. Okay, we're good. We're good. I remember.
Max is trying out this
first checkpoint.
Okay, there we go, Max.
It took about 55 minutes. So you got to give him 55 minutes and you'll beat the challenge.
Yeah, this is back when Rare Replay first came out.
Oh my God, Max, what happened?
He frame trapped me. More time.
Just use your focus attack. You'll be good.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
I'm dead.
You guys can check out the whole video if you want to check it out later. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a good, and I ran into him again. I think the following year. Yeah, E3 2015. I think E3 2014 or E3 2016. Oh, E3 2016. I ran into him E3 2016, but in the bathroom area. I ran into him and I took a picture and I posted it on Twitter or something like that. So yeah, it was God. We were all cracking jokes and we had a good time. It was fun. Microsoft had a pretty big presence that year, E3 2015. Nintendo's E3 that year was kind of bad. Microsoft's was pretty good. So they had Rare Replay. They had Fable before it got canceled, but there was a Fable game there that I played for a bit. They had some other stuff too. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I have to admit. You were 30 when you met him in the video, right? Was I 30? Where did I say that I was 30? Stunt on Maxim. What do you mean by stunt on Maximilian? I was just trying to make the video entertaining. I was just trying to make the video entertaining by saying stupid jokes. Good night, though. Thanks for coming out, Fairy Tiger. I appreciate you, dude. You want to cancel for not having a Switch? Y'all better get canceled me. Oh God, you're being dumb, dude. If y'all want to cancel anybody for not having a Switch, y'all better cancel me. Shoutouts though, Angel Page. You're stupid, dude. Yo, Cell Processing, how's it going, man? We're in Q&A. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence, or just Player Essence. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. More than happy to answer your questions. So let's get it. Y'all can cancel me. Did you guys see that Untitled Goose Game was #1 on the Switch charts? That's pretty cool. I like that. What's your second favorite gen of Pokemon? My second favorite gen of Pokemon? Like the original 150, probably. Probably Diamond and Pearl than the original 150. Chuba says, what's up with this Pokemon Intel? Just got here. Yeah, basically 18 gyms, no HMs, no experience share, and something else that I missed. And cut Pokemon will return in future games. All right, keep it going. Any other questions, guys? Keep the questions coming. Let me guess, my Gen 5 is my least. I don't know if I have a least favorite gen, to be honest. But it might be. That's like Omega, Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, right? Or no, is that Gen 3? I think that's Gen 3. What's Gen 5? Gen 5 is X and Y, right? Yeah, that's X and Y. No, I like X and Y. X and Y is cool. Spacewalker, what's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for coming out to the stream today, dude. How you doing today? What do you think about the Diamond and Pearl remake? Gen 5 is black. Oh, black and white. God, dude, there's so many gens. Black and white. No, black and white is cool. Black and white is cool. It's cool. I get confused on the gens. I'm sorry, guys. Pokemon, there's a lot of gens. There's 8, what? There's like 8, 9 gens or something like that. That's a lot. I get confused on the order of them. I totally forgot about Black and White. No, Black and White's cool. I put a lot of time into Black and White. Bathroom me? Can I get a picture down? I'm a big fan of Max. Max, bro, I'm peeing. No, by the bathroom. So, I was going into the bathroom, and he was just there chilling. He was waiting for his wife, which the bathrooms are separated. So he was sitting down waiting for his wife, and I was heading into the bathroom. And I was like, hey, Max, what's up, dude? So it was like right there. And it was funny because, yeah, that was definitely E3 2016, because I told Max, I was like, yo, Max, I was that Lucario that you played online. And I kept on just dive kicking him. And I kept on because, I mean, Max didn't know how to play the game that great. So obviously, like, he didn't know about, like, using the counter, you know? So yeah, he's like, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I was like, I couldn't do anything against you, man. You knew it. So it was funny. It was a funny match. But yeah, that's what I talked to him about me dive kicking him over and over and over and over in Pokemon Tournament. Joy, you can donated $1 and says, can you play something relaxing from Chrono Trigger? Absolutely. You know what we say around here. You want relaxing music? That's called Peaceful Days, baby. Peaceful Days. Thank you for the donations, guys. I appreciate it. You guys' support really does help out. So thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate the support. That was loud. I really do appreciate the support. Good thing it wasn't like super crazy. All right, let me know. The audio is all jacked up, I think. Let me know how it sounds here. Black and White still the best games in the terms of story. Yeah, the story's pretty good. I got Black and White, and I got Black and White 2. You know, so audio's good. No problem. Shoutouts, Joy. You can thank you. I appreciate that. Who's your favorite Dragon Quest 11 character? Eric. Sounds good, says Blanket. Yo, what's up, Blanket? You changed your picture. Shoutouts to my boy Blanket, man. Shoutouts to you, dude. Thank you for the support this week, dude. I really do appreciate you, bro. Keep the questions coming, though, guys. I know you guys got more questions. We had an interview with HMK, so if you guys have more questions about that or what we're going to do in the future, feel free. Shoutouts to Xavier Queseda with the $5 donation, big $5, and he says, not much, but thanks for your content, bro. Always the coolest streamer to watch. First of all, that's plenty. Okay, that's definitely a lot. You don't have to give me anything, so I do appreciate the $5 donation, my man. I really do, and thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, you don't have to give me anything. This is free content. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for the donation, dude. Thank you. Shoutouts. I'm going to continue doing it. I really don't got anything else to do but make content for you guys. So I'm going to be a content creator for a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? This beard's going to get gray, you know, once I get into my 50s, which is going to be pretty soon here. I'm 45, so within the next few years, man, this beard might be turning gray. I might have to bump up the strength of Just for Men. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, no gray hair. So I'll be getting old doing this. How's the crew battle going with Miss Click? She's just getting back from TwitchCon, so let her get back and let her get settled in, and we'll talk about it more. I don't know what I'm going to ask, man. I'm just looking forward to Luigi's Mansion. Got to play it at PAX West. Was so much fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, too. There should be some more info on Luigi's Mansion coming up very soon here. Yeah, I had to change it to something spooky for the season. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Halloween, but I'm a big fan of the weather during Halloween because it's nice and chilly here. Like it's back to the jacket wearing, you know, season. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna go buy this weekend. I'm gonna go buy some like track pants. I'm gonna go buy some track pants, some new socks. I'm gonna go buy some like sports jackets and stuff like that. Like you know, like the track sports jacket, like Adidas or whatever, or Nike. I'm gonna go buy some of that. So I'm gonna do that this weekend. So yeah, exciting times, man. I love colder, not super cold, not like freaking, you know, icy, like, you know, snow and all that cold. Like I like good chilly weather. That's my favorite. Like, 60 degrees or so, 60, 70 degrees in that area. That's my favorite type of weather, and that's exactly what we get here during the winter time. Lowest it gets here is probably like nights. It gets about maybe like 30 degrees or 30 or 40 degrees. That's about the coldest it gets here. So, did you check out the Neo Cab game you were interested in and the demo? I think it's cool. I need to check out the demo. I haven't been able to play it just yet. So yeah. What do you prefer, ramen or pho? Ramen for sure. I don't really eat a lot of ramen though. Don't really eat a lot of ramen. You know what, VC, you said I'm a 70 degrees to 80 degrees type of weather person. You would love it in San Diego. San Diego is literally almost year-round 70 to 80 degrees. The wintertime, it can get chillier. You know, it can get, but it is very good weather. But guess what? you want a room. Literally, I've known people, and I'll get that donation in just a bit. I've known people that have an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment that are the size of this master bedroom. And I kid you not, and guess how much they're paying? Nearly $2,000 a month. It is the size of this master bedroom. There's a small little kitchen that's about the size of this desk right here. They have a little walkway. They have one room. They split this like from right here, they split it down to where that where the start of one shelf is. Little walkway in the center. The other side of the room is that, and that's your room. You can fit a bed, maybe a dresser, and and there's a bathroom. There's like one bathroom like that's kind of like set somewhere here. But I literally know people like that, and it's like $2,000 a month, and it's the size of this bedroom, like literally like apartments, like, and that's what you get in San Diego, you know, for $2,000 in a good neighborhood. In a bad neighborhood, obviously you can get more space, but bad neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, but bad neighborhood, you know. So it is what it is. So. It's crazy, man. San Diego's expensive, man. It's expensive to live there. Definitely gotta have a good job and stuff like that. I prefer salt and pepper in your 30s is dope. Changed my mind. Hey, man, salt and pepper it depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever can rock salt and pepper, that's cool. I live in California. Oh God, Angel Page. Jesus Christ, dude. Joy Yukin with a $1 donation, and he says, "Love the interview you did with HMK. Also, last donation of the month because I'm broke." Bro, the month just started. No, I'm good. No, shout out. You're already an Elite Ninjas, so you're already donating every single month with the Elite Ninjas, so you're good, dude. Shout outs. He says, but seriously though, thank you for interacting with the chat. Like you always do. My mental state is better because you interact with us. So thank you. Shout outs, Joy. You can thank you for supporting me, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys. And like I said, one of these days, you know, you'll be fine. You'll be good. You don't have to worry about it, you know, as much. Trust me. I've been there. 2013, dude. $27 in my account, dude. 27. I had less money than your damn username. I had $1 less than your freaking username in my account in 2013. Kid you not, dude. $27. Didn't even have enough to go out and buy a dinner for 3. You know what I'm saying? Barely had enough for that. Will there be a nightcap? Probably not a nightcap because I gotta finish my editing. There might be something tomorrow though. Hey OJ, is California as crazy as what the media portrays? Just curious. Nah, not really. The media portrays it in a certain way because like political stuff, but nah, California is not crazy at all. I mean, like, considering how many people are here and considering how many, you know, just considering the amount of people that are here, the fact that this state isn't crazier, the fact that we aren't getting more stories and more crazier stuff that happens here is shocking. The fact that there isn't more homicides than we already have, like the fact that we're not like up to where Chicago has, you know, when it comes to homicides and things like that, and like, you know, like in terms of like that area compared, I mean, Los Angeles can be bad in certain parts, but I mean, like, if you're looking at it like, you know, throughout California, I'm actually surprised considering how many people there are, you know. But it's not, like I said, it's not like it's a safe haven or anything. But no, it's good. Central California is relatively safe to live in, and a good good places to live, and decent wages, and just normal life, like like anybody would have. I'd say sometimes the media, they get, because like they get into the whole Hollywood thing, and certain stuff and political opinions and all that stuff. Hollywood can be crazy, right? Because it's big, big cars, and what people with a lot of money. You got all sorts. You got Kardashians or whatever the case is. You got a bunch like Lakers, LeBron. You got all this crazy stuff in Los Angeles. But I live in Central California, where it's like nothing like that. Or even if you go to like Sacramento, dude, like you can have like one of the Sacramento Kings basketball players walking around, and everybody's like, okay, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it can be like that. Now, San Francisco can be a little crazy. Obviously, San Francisco is San Francisco. But in certain areas, like in really Northern California and in Central California, very tame, very calm. It's not crazy. Northern California, nobody even talks about like super Northern California. I'm talking past San Francisco, Sacramento, and all that. Like past that, nobody even talks about that area, and it is a very calm, normal place to live. Like it is. And like I said, nobody even talks about that area, and nobody really talks about Central California either. Like Fresno and like Visalia and Modesto, all these little places, Central California. Nobody even really talks about that because it's just nothing happens here, So nah, it's not crazy at all. Will there be I already read that. Let's see here. Southern California laid back. I mean, Southern California can be crazy. It just depends on what area in Southern California that you're in. A lot of times, like, all the different areas of Southern California get grouped in with how crazy, like, Hollywood or Los Angeles is. But that's not the case. Southern California can be very chill, laid back, too, So, yeah, absolutely. Just moved to Chicago for my PhD. The area I'm in is not bad at all. Yeah, not all of Chicago is bad. I'm not just saying that. But, I mean, the homicide rate is ridiculously high in Chicago. It can be pretty crazy at times in certain areas. But yeah, obviously, I mean, Michael Jordan lived in Chicago, right? Obviously, like he was fine. Lots of professional athletes live in Chicago. You guys have a hockey team, you guys have a basketball team, and you guys have a football team. So you have a lot of professional athletes that live there. You have a lot of, you have affluent neighborhoods and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to say it's all bad or anything like that. No, I don't want to make it seem that way. Obviously, it attracts people to live in Chicago. There are people living there that are decent and not having in good neighborhood and stuff like that. It's just like the bad neighborhoods are really bad in Chicago, and that's the same thing with Los Angeles. Like Los Angeles, it's fine too. There's plenty of places, but like the bad neighborhoods in Los Angeles are really bad. Can be very, very bad. SoCal is not too bad. Hollywood and downtown LA are crazy. Cities on the outskirts of LA County are relatively calm. Yeah, exactly. Cities on the outskirts, or even like stuff like Atascadero, areas like that, like those are very calm. Most of the time, like people just get kind of crazy, like with the major cities, right? So, am I a Kanye fan? I used to be. I'll be honest. I'm not really a Kanye fan anymore. But I know, like when I was in like years ago, like early 2000s and all that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why he called it that, to be honest. Robert Sports says Ohio is nice, boring, safe, and cheap to live in. Ohio is very nice, safe, cheap, and boring. And if you want that type of life, I think Scott the Woz lives in Ohio. I'm pretty sure he does. So if you want that's a place that I've considered. Like if I was ever gonna move to somewhere else, it'd definitely be somewhere like Ohio, or it'd be something like that. It'd be somewhere calm and somewhere, cheap, somewhere like good, mortgage payment. Because like here in Central California, like mortgage and rent is much cheaper than Southern and Northern California. Lactus says, wait, 18 gyms just dropped in. Somebody updated, brother. Yeah, 18 gyms for the Pokemon game. 18 gyms. And they're going to have minor and major ones. And they're going to change depending on the game, like Pokemon Sword and shit, like which ones, you get. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The most for your money, Sal Vasquez. You said $80K a year at your job, but here in SoCal, that's not getting much. That, I mean, usually sometimes like, your what's it called, your job, how much money you make could be tied to the area. Like, right, like LA, you know, it might be a little bit higher depending on your field. I would say Central California, so like Fresno, somewhere, you know, in this area around here, somewhere Central California. Find somewhere to work in there. So look up Central California cities and find a job there. And if you can get a straight transfer, if you have like a branch or a division in like a Fresno or in whatever, and they get paid the same, 80K will take you a lot longer in Central, like it'll take you much further in Central California than Southern California. Yeah, 80K in Southern California is not as much, but 80K where I live, 80K in Central California, 80K is plenty. You can get you can live in a really nice neighborhood. You can, yeah, it's a lot. that's plenty, you know. But you have to have, I mean, it depends on your job though, you know, like if you have a company, is your company here? Can you find a similar job? Will they pay the same? There's a lot of moving pieces, you know. So yeah. What did Ethan say? Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Ethan. You said your great aunt just died. I'm sorry to hear about that. How old was she? You said great aunt, so it's just not your regular aunt. Great aunt, so your mom's sister, right? Mom's sister. Your great aunt died. I'm sorry to hear about that, Ethan, man. Hey, take some time, man. There's no need for you to be on here. Take some time and go reflect a little bit, or go talk to family members, man. Go be with your family right now. I don't think you need to be here, man. But we're thinking about you, dude. Prayers with you, bro, and for your great aunt. But I'm really sorry to hear about that, bro. These mortgage prices won't kill me. That's what gas prices are for. I don't know. Where's the Aiden? I know you're in the Central California too. Like, how much are you paying for gas? Like right now, gas is like $3.50 where I'm at. So you paying around that too, or is it $4 for gas where you're at? We talking about Kanye? No, not really. Somebody just asked me if I like Kanye. I said, yeah, he all right. But like back in the day, not really. 420 in your area? Oh, yeah, you guys have it a little. I don't know what's going on in you guys' area. Where I'm at, it's like 3 something. I missed when I was in high school back in the day, dude. Gas was like $1. It's like $1.49, dude. Back in the day, it was like $1 something for gas per gallon, dude. It was amazing, dude. $20, you good? $20, fill up the Corolla gas tank, dude. The old school Corolla back in the day. Yeah, man, it was like $1 something. See, that's how old I am. See, that just verifies how old I am. Gas was $1 something back when I was in high school, when I first started driving. $1 something, dude. Hasn't been $1 something in forever. Years. Decades, bruh. It was. I remember filling up a tank. Yeah, it was $1.49, dude, or like $1 something, like a little, not even that much over $1. That was 40 years ago. 40 years ago. It's been 84 years. Oh man, good stuff, dude. Any other questions, boys and girls? Keep the questions coming. I'll figure out what's going on with the Streamlabs Cloudbot. Oh, what the heck? Cloudbot off? All right, turn it back on. Dude, Cloudbot broke. Cloudbot broke. All right, sit in your chair, Grandpa. Cosmic Creeper. Let me tell you something, Mr. Creeper. Yeah, man. Damn right. I'm gonna convert this into a rocking chair. Straight up, like. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna convert it into a rocking chair like this. Just kind of rock, you know. So yeah, man. You weren't styling and profiling. I was styling and profiling back then. I was styling and profiling back then. Not anymore. Now I'm just nothing. I'm giving you guys all my knowledge. To make sure that you guys can style and profile. But there's important things that you guys got to know. Like, there's very important things that you guys got to know about life that I try to impart on you guys. And the biggest thing that you need to know is that your own self well-being, appearance in terms of how you look, not how you look in terms of what a woman thinks of you, but can you look the best that you can look at any given time? Don't worry about if you look better than this person or not. Don't worry about clout. Worry about your personal upkeep and worry about your own personal, in terms of your career field or whatever the case is. Those are the things that you need to worry about. Worry about that. Don't worry about clout. Don't worry about popularity. Don't worry about any of that type of stuff, because that stuff does not matter when you're old like me. When you're in your 40s, that stuff really does not matter unless you're like you're a movie star or something like that. But even then, it don't gotta matter then to you. To be honest, it really don't. You can make your money or do whatever you do and then leave the industry forever, or just leave and never come back, or work when you feel like it. I mean, there's a lot of movie stars out there back in the day that were super popular, right? That they made all sorts of movies, they did all sorts of stuff, and they just kind of said, I'm kind of done. I'm good. They made $3-4 million. I'm good. I can retire now. I'm just gonna relax, hang out, and just live normal like I used to live before I did movies. You know, a lot of guys like that. The dude who did like the Star Wars movies, what's his name? He made a ton of money on the old Star Wars, not the old ones, but the ones I think from like the 2000s or whatever the case is. Like, I forgot what his name is, but the dude with the long hair or whatever. And he just kind of said, I'm good. I'm done with Hollywood. I'm done. And just kind of like just stop, even though it seemed to be like the next, big movie star, Hollywood heartthrob. He just said, I'm good. I don't need it. I made enough. Bye. So that's the most important thing, guys. That's the most important thing. You don't want to stress yourself out. All the other stuff will find its way, find a place. So back in the day, my life was simple. We all partied. Partied and had fun. Is that why you're party man, dude? Gas prices on the country that I used to live where it's cheaper than a bottle of water, a full tank on a Camry. Yeah, man, that was back in the day, dude. Yeah, I used to get a full tank. I used to fill up my gas tank, dude. $17, $17 to fill up my gas tank, my old school Corolla back in the day, dude. What's the name of the chair that I'm using, Xavier? This is a DX Racer. DX Racer. Used to party like crazy. Cloudbot is alive. Cloudbot is alive. Thank you, Cloudbot. You are finally back. You are finally back to being alive. Yeah, the Anakin in the prequels. Remember the movies that people didn't like, I guess, in the early 2000s? Let me see. Yeah. When he got older. This guy. He just disappeared, and you look at him like, oh man, he's gonna be like the next big movie star. He's gonna do everything, and he just said, I'm out. I know he's probably done some little stuff here and there, and he's done some other things, but you haven't seen this guy in another when was the last major this guy right here, this guy. When was the last super major movie he's done? You know what I'm saying? But this guy was all over the place. More than a decade ago or whatever, when these movies were coming out, he was even though people didn't like him, he was still super because he's really good looking, right? And people just thought this guy's gonna be all over the place, But yeah, he just said screw it. He was like, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? So even if you do get that clout or whatever, you don't have to stay in it. You can go live a good life and just be normal. Like, not everybody, if you're famous, that doesn't mean you have to sit there and be in the public eye. Like, if this dude walked by you on the street, you probably won't even say anything. Like, oh, you're that guy, or you probably wouldn't even. He probably walks by and nobody says anything to him anymore. But he was super popular back in the day. Bro, look at Eddie Murphy. He made a cash and went home. Eddie Murphy did not make cash and went home. Eddie Murphy still does a lot of stuff. What are you talking about? He still be doing producing. He did a bunch of movies. Like, Eddie Murphy's had a long career. You can't compare Eddie Murphy to this guy. Eddie Murphy's first of all, owns tons of businesses. Eddie Murphy's extremely, extremely rich, by the way. But Eddie Murphy did not just make money then go home. Eddie Murphy's been doing stuff for a long time. You don't know the behind the scenes stuff, but Eddie Murphy owns producing companies. He does directing. He does writing. Eddie Murphy does a lot of stuff. Eddie Murphy does it's not the same. It's not the same. I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. Hey, you. I want to shake your hand. I'm going to shake your hand. I know that seemed hella random, dude, but if you're on Twitter. Hey, I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. Hey, you. I just want to shake his hand. I want to shake your hand. So this man Vish said Salem's worst nightmare, bro. Salem's worst nightmare, dude. So I want to shake your hand. What the heck is that guy doing that for? All right, so let me give you guys the backstory. I want to shake your hand. This is gonna be an OJ. Not an OJ Bizarre Adventure story time, but it's going to be just a story time. So here's the backstory with that. So a few weeks back, there's a guy named Salem. He's a professional Super Smash Bros. Player. Many of you guys might recognize him from beating Zero at EVO. What was it? EVO 2016 or 2015 at the big stage, right? So Salem, professional Super Smash Bros. Player. He's a pariah in the community. A lot of people don't like Salem because of what he had to say against the Melee community, or against the Smash Brothers community, saying that Melee was never a part of it. So he's already seen as a big bad guy. Apparently, he was let go from, not apparently, he was let go from Team Liquid, which is one of the biggest esports organizations in the world. So he was let go after that whole controversy. He's had public beefs with everybody, with Leffen. He said stuff about Mango. He said stuff about Armada, right? So that's it. So essentially, keep all that into consideration. So recently there was a tournament, and he was playing against Armada. And throughout all the different months and all that since this has happened, or a year, or whatever the case is, Armada has been making content, original content. Armada retired from Melee, right? Armada is one of the greatest Melee players, if not the greatest Smash Brothers player of all time. So Armada retired from competing, right, and started making content. This is what is going to be his job for the foreseeable future. And basically, Armada was able to go to main stage and compete in a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament. But he's not in tip-top shape, obviously, because he's not in the competing mode like he is. He's not going to every single tournament and all that. But he was matched up against Salem, the same guy that he's been having a lot of beefs with, and Armada's been made a bunch of content on YouTube about him and talked about him in streams and all that. And in that main stage tournament, they played against each other in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Salem beat him 3-0. Salem beat him 3-0. And when he beat him 3-0, after you're done beating somebody, no matter how bad you get beat or whatever the case is, you always shake their hand or you give them a hand bump. And Salem decided to, after he 3-0'd Armada in that tournament, he did something very unsportsmanlike and did not shake his hand. Now, this was also amplified by the fact that before the match started, they bumped fists. So before the match, he bumped fists. Also with Leffen, another guy that he doesn't like and that they've had issues with, that Leffen actually ended up beating him at a previous tournament. They shook hands, or they bumped or whatever before and after. Salem did lose that one against Leffen, and Leffen popped off, and whatever the case is. So that's the backstory. So after the 3-0, Salem did not shake his hand. and Salem almost seems like he put his butt in his face. Like he leaned over to grab his controller, his game controller, and put his butt in his face. So that's what happened there. So on Twitter the other day, because you're supposed to shake people's hands. So on Twitter the other day, this is what this is what another content creator, his name is Vish, or not content creator, but he's like an announcer. He's worked with Nintendo before. This is what he put about Salem on Twitter the other day. So you guys are gonna see it right here. This is what he put with Salem. He put this. Hold up.
Me off the fucking plate. I want to shake his hand. That's all I want to do. All I want to do. You stupid son of a bitch.
I want to shake your hand. Hey you. I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. So he said. So this said Salem's worst nightmare is like. So this was. Is this Armada, dude? What is it? I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. So that's what we were getting. This is actually an old video. Like I remember seeing this video a while back. Seeing this video on Twitter. This isn't a new video. This is an old video. And freaking Vish pulled this out, man. 10,000 likes. 1.4 thousand retweets. He said this is so dumb. I put LOL. He said this is your best tweet. This is definitely Vish's best tweet. I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. So yeah, man. So yeah, I want to shake all you guys' hands. So that'll be the new thing, dude. We need a shake your hand emote. I want to shake your hand like that guy just like. I want to shake your hand. Yo, what's up, Arash? How's it going, my boy? How you doing today? Armada let himself go. Yeah, Armada definitely let himself go, dude. Armada let himself go, dude. So that's what happens when you retire, dude. That's what happens. You're not in tip-top shape. Let's see. Everyone seems to want to jump on Salem. Once again, you have not seen me slander Salem one bit on this channel. You don't see me slander Leffen. You don't see me slander anybody whenever they have these different things. I've never done it. I'm not in for this cancel type of culture thing. Even back when Leffen was seen as like the villain and people hating on Leffen, the chilling stuff and all that, I've never been a big fan of it. They're people. They make mistakes. It's a video game first and foremost. But no, yeah, people are literally out there saying that they effing hate Salem. It's like, bruh, like, y'all need to calm down. Salem said something really stupid about the Melee community or about the Smash community, whatever. It's his really dumb opinion on Smash Brothers. It starts and it stops right there. That's really what it comes down to. It's his really dumb opinion. Some of the stuff that he said maybe had a little bit of merit, but overall, no. Like, to sit there and say that Melee was never part of the Smash community, that's ridiculous. Melee pretty much started if it wasn't for Melee and the popularity of that game and what Melee did, there wouldn't be a Smash community. You know what I'm saying? It's silly, but that's his opinion. That's what he said. So what? You know, like, okay, I get it. No, Charity, am I still streaming? From which time, though? Because I streamed earlier. I took a little bit I stopped and then I started streaming again. So I'm answering questions now. I got some time. But I'm doing good, Arash. Good to see you here, dude. Who do you think is the 5 weirdest ninja in the PE Ninja Village? The 5 weirdest ninja, which is not a bad thing to be weird, but absolutely in no particular order. Jumpmon, Arash, Isaiah, those 3. Those three. Those are the three weirdest people. But they're all good. They're all good people though. They're all really good people. Nobody's bad people. They're all good people. Hero was not banned. The only place that Hero is banned is in Australia, like one part of there. So yeah. All right, take it easy, Cosmic Creeper. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you. Ataki's a bit weird. Yeah, Ataki's a bit weird, but his is a lot more controlled weirdness though. But yeah, definitely Ataki's a bit weird, but he's pretty funny weird though. He's pretty funny weird. And I throw myself in there, man. I'm a weirdo, dude. I'm actually pretty weird. I'm actually pretty weird myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw myself in there, you know? Like like when I posted, like, this is how weird I am. When I did that retweet and I posted it, I had a dream of like where I was the person saying, I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. And guess who? Guess who was the person that was like saying, I'm not going to shake your hand? It was freaking Dreamcast guy, dude. I was like, I want to shake your hand. It was me in there. I woke up. Like, I instantly woke up and was like, what the fudge? I had to get the hell up out of that dream instantly, bro. Bro, I was out. I dreamed for just like about maybe a minute. I was like, there was like no dreaming. And then like all of a sudden I was thinking of content, because like when I dream about content that I'm gonna do for tomorrow. Like I'm awake, but I'm like asleep, you know? So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. There's a lot of fake stuff that's not gonna happen. Like I'm thinking, oh wow, I'm gonna have like movie level productions, even though that's not gonna happen. But I'm thinking of videos and stuff. Then all of a sudden I got freaking yeeted. I got freaking yanked out of my good dream into, I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. And it was Dreamcast guy. And I'm like, what the? No, absolutely not. And I literally woke myself up, which I don't like doing because I'll wake up like sometimes I'll be like that. Like I can wake myself up, but I don't like doing it because then it's hard for me to go back to sleep. But I had to get myself out of that one, dude. I had to get myself out of it. There's no way that I was going to continue to have that dream, because it was looping, dude. It was like, I want to shake your hand, I want to shake your hand, and then I would just like I would rewind and then go, I want to shake your, and it wouldn't stop. I was like, no way. I was like, I gotta have to wake myself up. I gotta wake myself up. So I woke myself up, and that was that, dude. That was that. Who are the 5 most calm, cool, collected people? Definitely you, Party Man, Chuba, David Drayton for sure. Fairy Tiger, Robert. So yeah, guys like that. Yo, Matthew Campos, what's up, my boy? Good to see you here. I ain't weird enough to make the cut. Nah, not really. I mean, it's not necessarily like a good thing being weird. Like just being normal is cool. Just being you is cool. Definitely everybody here is weird in some way, shape, or form. Like Party Man keeps on saying he's 51 years old when he's not. You know, that's kind of weird. So like, everybody's weird in their own way, but I don't think it's like oh, I want to be on this list. Nah, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Oh, Ethan, I forgot Ethan. Freaking Ethan. Ethan's definitely a weird type of guy, which is a good weird though, like a good weird. So yeah, Ethan's definitely on that weird list too. Why do you think I'm weird, OJ? I am unusually funny, OJ. The reason why I think sometimes you're weird, dude, is because like some of the stuff you be saying at times. But that's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm weird too. Everybody in high school thought I was weird. A lot of people in college thought I was weird. And I am weird, so it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, to be a hardcore, like, if your nerdy butt is here listening to me, you gotta be a little weird. Like, let's just be honest here. If you here listening to me, you gotta be a little weird. You gotta be a little, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? The most normal people here are the scary. Yeah, the most normal people are usually the most scariest people. Exactly. The most normal or quieter, collected type of people that don't ever say anything or don't ever have joke around or anything. Those are the weirdest people, or those are the ones you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? All right, take it easy, Isaiah. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a little weird or anything. Nothing wrong with that. Is WeM in that weird category? Yeah, WeM can be in that kind of weird category, absolutely. But like I said, everybody's a little weird, you know? Everybody is. All of us are, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. People see weird as like a negative, but I don't really see weird as a negative, at least not here. So, not in this sense. Halloween stream with me and my daughter passing out candy. I don't know if I'm doing a Halloween stream where I'm passing out candy. Nah. I'm gonna do a Halloween stream like where I stream on Halloween, where we play some type of probably like Luigi's Mansion or something. Like we'll probably stream Luigi's Mansion on Halloween because it comes out on the same day. So we'll do that. But not like passing out candy, not like IRL stream or anything like that. Shoutouts, Dustin. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Chupacabra's weird because he uses Waluigi. Yeah, that's true. Anybody who uses that guy. Any game streams today? Nah, no game streams today. We would have had one if we hit Elite Ninja goal, but we have not hit an Elite Ninja goal. But we would have had one. But no, I have a special Monolith Soft video, and I got you guys at Matthew Campus. I'm not sure if you saw it earlier. You might have been at work or whatever the case is, but I had a special video with HMK recently. So if you have not seen that video, please make sure you check out that video. Let me go to my channel here and I'll link that for you guys. So yeah, I had a video with HMK where we talked about a lot of Zelda stuff and all that. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. Breath of the Wild 2 potentially coming out in coming out this year, or not this year, early next year. So that was fun. That was fun as well. So let me link that for you guys so you can check it out. So yeah, we already had 2. This is the second live stream that I've done so far today. So that was kind of the bonus, you know. Robert says, I live in Florida. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on there, dude. A lot of weird stuff going on there. We're not gonna get to that. We got to keep this PG-13. So we're not gonna get to that, Jerry. Please, no elaboration on that. All right, keep the questions coming, guys. This is even worse. I live in Miami. Yo, Miami's crazy. Yo, J2 Boost here. Shout outs to J2. Any other questions, guys? I'll answer questions for like at least, I was thinking for going for 3 hours for this stream. So I'll answer questions at least for another 30 or so. So keep the questions coming if you guys have them. If not, then we can definitely wrap it up, and I can wrap it up, and I can get started on that. I have a special video for you guys tomorrow morning. I missed the Yokai Watch 4. Yokai Watch 4 Plus Plus is coming out this December for the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. It's added a bunch of cool stuff. Orestes, who is winning, Packers or Cowboys Sunday game in the Dallas Stadium? I'm not really sure, dude. Maybe if it's in Dallas, then I'll probably go with the Cowboys. Best platoon player in the village, either Christian or yourself. Christian, yourself, or a Cup of Joe. One of you three. When it's Platoon 2 with Ms. Click. Yeah, we're still working out the details. She just got back from TwitchCon, so I let her get her some. She needs to get some rest, and then we'll talk about it after, in a bit. What will Nintendo add after the Super Nintendo Online N64 games? Maybe. I mean, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's a possibility though. Who was the best Smash Bros. Player in the village? Chuba, because he's won 2 tournaments. Or El Chupacabra. He's won 2. There's no denying it. He's won 2. So, therefore, he's the best so far. Wow, no party man? In terms of what? Best in the village? For Smash Brothers, they asked me the best, not like the best players, and absolutely you're included in that. Clueless, Party Man, Chuba, VC. But I thought he was saying who's the single best. The single best player that we have right now, it's based on results. And Chuba's won 2 tournaments back to back. So since he's won 2 tournaments back to back, he's the best player right now. Oh, Splatoon? Oh yeah, absolutely. You're definitely up there. You're definitely up there. You're definitely in the top 5 for sure in terms of best Splatoon players. You're definitely in the top 5. Robert, and Christian, Robert, and Cup of Joe, they consistently get top kills. You're consistently in there too, but the way that they fight just seems a bit different. I think because they use better weapons and layout than you, Party Man. But you're definitely getting up there. I'm just going based off like when I see the kills and stuff like that. But I mean, in terms of functional players, it's almost like you're like this is a basketball reference, but it's like you're like a Scottie Pippen in a team. You know what I'm saying? For anybody who's watched basketball, they know what I'm talking about. Maybe not the best player, but damn, when they have you on the team, you kind of need him to win. Like Jordan couldn't win a title without Scottie Pippen. Maybe you're not Jordan, but damn, you're still very important. Scottie Pippen was still top 50 greatest players of all time, still, won 6 titles, and Jordan couldn't win a title without Scottie. So I think you're kind of like that. You're that all-around utility player that's never going to do anything to hurt you. Definitely can and do a lot of things to help you win. So you're that. So go back and look at Scottie Pippen's career. That's a horrible analogy because I know you don't watch basketball or anything, but I was a big Bulls fan, and I was always the biggest fan. I mean, I love Jordan, but I always felt like, Scottie Pippen, the way that he played, like they don't win without Scottie. You know what I'm saying? Like they need Jordan and Scottie, but he played defense, he played offense, he passed the ball, he stole, like he did steals, he's good locker room, you know what I'm saying? He's tall, he can defend many positions, he's always going to call things out when he needs to, good communication, never got too mad, never got too upset at things. It was just always like Scottie was always there, I'm the Shaq of the team. You're definitely not the Shaq of the team. You're definitely not the Shaq of a team. Here's the problem with saying that, VC. The Shaq of... Wait, which game are you talking about? Which game are you talking about? Because Shaq was a 3-time finals MVP. You know what I'm saying? And, like, Shaq was the most dominant player of his era. Like, the most... of the... Shaq played in a little bit in the Michael Jordan era, but by the time that Jordan was really getting going, like, Shaq was just coming into the league. But Shaq was the most dominant player of his era, the most single-handedly most dominant force of his era. Like, I don't know if we have anybody that can relate to that, in my opinion. He was the most dominant force, like Shaq was. I'm the best in Mario Maker 2, course designer of the P. That's facts. I mean, that maybe, yeah, you probably have the most likes and all that, but I just don't know if you're the Shaq, dude. Shaq was freaking The most dominant force. I watched all. By the way, I watched pretty much every freaking important game Shaq has ever played in, dating back to 1995 or 96 when he first got into the league and he was in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've watched every single important game or most of the important games of Shaq's dominant career, which he stopped having important games after 2006 when he won the title with Miami. But I watched all of it. I watched the beginning with Orlando. I watched the middle with the Lakers, and I watched the end with Miami, and then all the other teams that he was on when he wasn't really that good. And Shaq in those years from like 96 to 2003, if he would have kept in shape, he would have been more dominant longer than that. But from 96 to 2003, there hasn't been a more dominant player in NBA history than Shaq. From 2000 to 2003, he's the single-handedly most dominating force that I've ever seen. More than Jordan, more than Kareem, more than Walt, more than nobody could stop Shaq. From 2000 to 2003, not a single player in the NBA. You couldn't stop him. Couldn't. He was too big, too strong, dunked on everybody, blocked every single shot. He was just too big. He was just kind of fat at times. So sometimes he wouldn't always run, or he'd be out of shape, or he'd be eating Big Macs before the games. So sometimes he wouldn't feel his best, or he had to go dookie during the game. But when he was out there on the court, go watch Shaq highlights. Most dominating force in pro sports history. I have more flex and Splatoon on the top 5 of players with my skills in Ninja Village. You're Machiavelli, right? You're Machiavelli, Matthew Campos. Yeah, absolutely. You're in the top 5 too. There's a lot. We got a lot of good players here, man. We got a lot of good players here. Chuba's Wolf is pretty freaking dominant. That's true. Pretty dominant. My K rule is the most. But if your K rule was the most dominant, then you would have won the tournament, though. You didn't win the tournament, and you got bounced in winners in the first round. I'm not trying to be mean, but you didn't win. Or are you just saying your K rule? You have the most dominant. You have the only K rule in the village. That's the thing. There's nobody else. I mean, you and Kofi, but Kofi don't play like that anymore, though. You know? I did hear the diss track between Shaq and between Damian Lillard. That's a microcosm of the problems with the black community. Let me just tell you that right now. Well, I listened to both, and at first I was like, oh, I'm just like, wait a minute. Should I be excited about this? This is a microcosm of the problems with the black community right there. Shaq versus Damian Lillard. Right there. Like, this should have never happened. You know, it should have never happened. You got two extremely rich, successful black men feuding and diss tracking each other for nothing, essentially. You know, so it should have never happened. But that is a microcosm of the black community right there. You know, like Dame should have just said, yo, Shaq, you know, he paid, like Shaq was there. He did, you know, he was rapping. Like, I get his flow, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, I'm pretty good too. I feel that I'm doing a pretty good stuff. But yeah, Shaq, he started. That's what he should have said on the Joe Budden podcast. He should have said, oh, Shaq's he's just Shaq rapping. Like, I don't know why Dame had to go there. Like, there's no need to hate like that. And I know that's not hating whatever you're on the Joe Budden podcast. You got to say something spicy for Joe Budden. But I don't feel that Dame needs to come at Shaq like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel Shaq needed to clap back like that either. But then Dame clapped back again. But like I said, that's just the problem, like, with the black community right there. Like, that these two brothers with that type of money shouldn't be hating on each other like that. That should have never happened. You know, they're too rich. They're too successful. You know, it gets to the point where you're bragging about all your finances and what you got and all this stuff like that. Like Shaq was like, you're insane flexing. It's like, seriously, like two gazillionaires pretty much flexing about how much money they got. You know, Dame signed a contract for $200 million or whatever. Shaq got well more than that, you know. But it just seems silly, you know. But like, it's entertaining, but it's I don't necessarily like it, you know. So yeah, that's my thought process. But it was fire though. Like Shaq's track was, and I loved the beat. What's the difference between me and you? That was good. And then, but Dame's rebuttal was, ooh man, that was pretty good. But Shaq's way more. Damian Lillard's won nothing. You know, he's got 0 titles, 0 MVPs, 0 Finals MVPs, 0. This man got goose eggs across the board. So I don't know what Dame's talking about. And he went to the predictable thing. Oh, well, you only won a title because of Kobe. You only won a title because of Dwayne Wade. You didn't do anything yourself. And it's like, you think Kobe's winning? You think Kobe's going to, like, without that type of dominant setter force, you think Kobe's going to win a bunch of titles? Not really. Who would you put in your top 5 for Splatoon players? I already talked about that. I already put that out there. My NBA team is the Bulls, Chicago Bulls. It was a marketing scheme to for Dame just drop new sneakers. But Dame doesn't need to do that. He just signed a max contract for $240 or whatever, 2 something. He don't need to diss Shaq in order to get a marketing deal. But yeah, he did mention his new shoes though. He did, but there's no need. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no need for that. Chuba's K. Rule is pretty good. I haven't played against this K. Rule too much. I don't know if it's real beef. No, I don't think Dame and Lillard got real beef. But it's just like, I think it's like a rapper thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, yeah, I dissed you. I'm going to diss you back. I don't think it's anything that's like, I hate this guy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's that. Shaq is too big. Shaq is too big for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are too big for that. But maybe it is. I don't know. But I mean, when you say certain stuff like that, I mean, like, Shaq came at him pretty hard, you know. Called him Little Dollar Dame or whatever it is. Like, you know, he was making fun of him and all this stuff. So, Shaq came up, but it wasn't anything too personal. But Shaq did say, I got baby mamas that make more money than you, which was just like, really? You got baby mamas that make, I mean, that's once again flexing on him his financial resources. Like, oh, I pay child support. Yeah, they make more than, you know, make more than you. But like, it wasn't really too personal. So yeah, they didn't talk about, you know, like family, you know, they just kept it on themselves, kept it on them. They didn't include, you know, people's like wives or dads or, you know, whatever the case is. So I think it's all right. So yeah. The Shaq versus Chris Dudley highlight is the summary of how dominant Shaq was. Yeah, when he dunked on him, then said, keep the questions coming, guys. I'll answer questions for about another 25 minutes or so. Keep this at a nice 3-hour podcast for you guys. So keep the questions coming if you got them. We just used the Discord. Nice. Shoutouts. Shaq went platinum if he wanted to. Shaq went platinum if he wanted to diss him. We would get more trolling effort. His effort was it was pretty good. The effort, like if you listen to the Mitchell, if you listen to the diss track, he thought about that. That wasn't something that he just snapped his fingers. Like he thought about the beat. What's the difference between me and you? You know, obviously that has behind it like meaning. Like, let me tell you the difference between me and you. He used that beat from that song, and it was recorded on a thing, and he used a puppet. He used a freaking puppet. He had it recorded on a custom boombox, like old school, like 96 boombox with lights. You can't get those anywhere, by the way. He custom made that boombox. Okay, so he custom made a boombox on a track that was playing on a high quality recording track. It wasn't a regular cassette tape. It was a CD or it was something higher quality playing in a replica label boombox from like 1996 with custom made lights flashing. That's not something that you just. He put some effort into that. He put some effort into that diss track. Like I said, he had a custom made. It wasn't a cheap puppet too. It was like the Satoru Iwata or Reggie Fils. It was that high quality. It was a high quality puppet, you know? Like, it was a high quality puppet. It was not a cheap piece of crap like sock puppet. It was a good quality puppet that costs a lot of money, you know? So he probably already had that though. He didn't go, because those take a long time to get made. Somebody made it for him. But still, like, it wasn't like, you know. Yo, OJ, what if Breath of the Wild 2 lets you play as both Link and Zelda? We talked about that, Robert, in my video that I did with HMK. Make sure you check out that, man. Check out that when you get the opportunity. It's up on the channel. So, yeah, we talked about all that good stuff. So, yeah. It just happened so fast. It did. But if you're a rapper, a diss track's easy to do. Like, it's easier to do. Like, it's obviously not like making a whole album is hard, right? But doing a diss track is easy. All you gotta do, like for Shaq, all you gotta do, one, you're Shaq. You make a ton of money. Let's make fun of his money. Just build a premise, and then the rhymes start flowing when you're a rapper, right? So that's all you gotta do. And that's all it did was, okay, Damian Lillard, he's short compared to him. He doesn't make anywhere near as much money compared to him. And let me flex on you as much. And you've won nothing in the NBA. You've won 0 titles. You've won 0 championships. You're not even better than Steph Curry or Westbrook. You don't have any MVPs. So let me just make fun of your basketball accomplishments because you're nothing compared to me. Let me make fun of your money, and let me make fun and let me tell you about how much bigger I am than you. You know, that's all you have to do. And then once you do that, then it's easy to make disses and easy to put together things, you know? So how do you feel about the current state of the Bulls? Trash. Dustin says, how long do you see the 49ers staying undefeated? Not much longer. They might lose upcoming here. They got a match against the Browns on Monday Night Football, so that's going to be a tough one. That might be a hard one to win. Do the Bulls still have Bobby Portis? I don't think so. I think he got traded or let go. I mean, technically, Dame made more off of NBA contracts than Shaq did, although it doesn't mean much considering off the court revenue. Yeah, that's true, and Dame mentioned that. That's true. He does, or he did, but let's just be real here. It's like Shaq. If you're trying to talk about like all-time greatest players, Shaq is definitely above Dame. He can make whatever he made, but Shaq still made a ton of money and still helped get the league to be as popular as it was. Shaq was one of the most popular figures in the league. So without Shaq and what he did and winning all those titles, the Lakers brought in so much money to the league. That's the reason why there's supermaxes and all that. The reason why there's supermaxes is because of the money. That 3-year gap when the Lakers were winning, you know how much money the Lakers made the league? You know, it was nuts. Yo, T Pianist with the almost Toby Kodamaru Buster. Let's go. First Toby Blaster of the stream. Also, top stream ninja goes out to T Pianist. And he says, yo, OJ, happy Niger Independence Day. Gotta show some dollars from my favorite Nigerian YouTubers' pockets today. Favorite Nigerian food? Just old school red chicken and rice. Just the really good, just the rice boiled the way with those the black beans. I know I guess that's like a cop out. It's not like the egusi soup or ewana soup. I mean, or anything like that. But just the old school chicken, rice, and beans. Favorite Nigerian food right there. Experiences visiting back home. When I was a kid, one of my favorite things that I did. I have an OJ story time. I can tell you guys that OJ, versus the great African snake. There's another. That's a story time. But there was a time when every morning when we went to my mom's village back in the day, we used to have to walk about 1.5 miles to 2 miles to the waterfall, and we would carry these big jugs on our head and put the water. That's how we got our water. There wasn't freaking faucets. So we put these big jugs on our head, and we would fill up the water through a pure, clean waterfall, dude. Like straight up, like Lion King or something like that. And I would put the water in there, put it on my head, and walk back 2 miles, bro. I came home like, who's gonna mess with me now? I got so strong when I was in Nigeria, dude. So I learned how to do backflips and all of that. I learned how to do all sorts of stuff. I just came home ripped as a kid. Like, ah! I was like, who's gonna mess with me now? Because all the strength, imagine the strength, right? A big old jug of water that you're carrying on your head and walking, balance, all of that stuff. We used to carry, we'd have carrying just all sorts of stuff all the time because nothing, we didn't have the modern tech. You know what I'm saying then? So I just came back ripped. Came back ah! I just came back a freaking ninja, dude. That was my ninja training, was that in Nigeria. Like I said, I learned how to do a backflip, learned how to do back handspring, learned how to do like round off back tucks, all sorts of cool stuff in Nigeria, man. That was the greatest trip of my life, was going there. Let's see here, music, talking drum or Octopath music. We're gonna do some we'll do some Octopath for you, Octopath. But thank you for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate that. Shout outs to the Nigerian boys and girls out there. Let me pick a track. There you go. That's some Kill Bill 2 stuff. I mean, I guess, bro. Ever drop something like that? What do you mean drop something like that? Well, a diss track? Hell no. What is your favorite console of all time? Probably the Switch. Switch or Super Nintendo, one of those two. Probably Switch. Probably Switch, no. Switch with Dragon Quest 11S. That's another video, man. This is my favorite console, probably, man. What is your let's see, when you were balancing the water? Oh, balancing the drop the water? No, I never dropped the water. I never dropped the water because you just learned to balance it, right? So it was on your head. When you put a bottle on your head, that gives you extra balance, right? So there's not a lot of cars and stuff. So there was no cars in the, because it was in like the deep, was it the forest or like, I don't know what, but there was hella trees, man. And it was just like housing literally like within like the forest or whatever in my mom's village where she grew up. So yeah, there was no cars, so we would just walk there. It was fun. Me and my brother and my sister and my cousins. Sometimes my brother didn't always go there. Sometimes my sister didn't always go. There was no lighting. There was no electricity. There was only candles. So daytime, the light comes in through. That was your light. And nighttime, you light candles. It could be a bit scary, but it was fine. It was good. It was a big compound too. I just remember a very big compound that we lived in. That my mom lived in terms of where she grew up. So it was good to see where my mom, my mom's, where she was like raised. So that was good. Oh, when I visited, I had to go get water from a well. Gladly, it was run by my auntie's apartment. Okay. Water from a well. Okay, yeah, the waterfall was great. That water tasted delicious, by the way, too. It was the best tasting water. I'll never forget when I first tasted that water. I was like, yo, this is like magic water. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. It tasted delicious. It was like a fresh spring water, dude. It was clear. It like flowed. It was, like I said, it was like a movie. You know what I'm saying? It was great. It was great. But that was like I said, that was a long time ago, like before like more pollution and other things and people trying to take advantage of the area and stuff like that. So but back then it was crazy, man. It was literally like I said, like the Jungle Book or something, like it was awesome. It was a great experience. I was born here. I'm a US citizen. I was born here. I was born in Los Angeles. What's your favorite Halloween theme movie? My favorite Halloween theme movie? What are some good ones? I don't know. I'm not big on Halloween, but what are some good Halloween theme movies? Is Fantasia a Halloween theme movie? I don't think it is. But I like Fantasia as a kid. But what are some other Halloween theme? Nightmare Before Christmas? That was kind of cool, right? Is that Halloween theme? It was before Christmas. Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. All right. Hey, take it easy, Robert. Thanks for coming out to the stream. You're turning 26 in 16 days. You can't believe you're turning 26 in 16 days. See, Rash, that's a little bit of a weird statement. You literally counted out how many days left to your birthday when you turn in 26, bruh. I don't know if I've ever done that. I'm turning this age in this amount of days. You know, no, I think I've done it probably when I was younger. But no, shout out, dude. Happy birthday to you, man. Halloween, the horror movie. I'm not a big fan of like super like scary movies or like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all that stuff. Like, I've never been a big fan of that stuff. Let me get T Pianist's name here on the top charts though. Shout out to T Pianist, man. Thank you for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do appreciate that. You are the top stream ninja for today. Let's get it. With the 10. Hocus Pocus. The Scary Movie 2 count? No, I don't know if that counts, does it? Speaking of water, I always found it weird that certain people have claimed all the water tastes the same. Yeah, it just depends. Everybody's taste buds is different. So if your taste buds are a certain way, you might not be able to taste different types of water. But yeah, water definitely tastes, because there's different chemical. It's facts. You know what I'm saying? There's different chemical makeup in water, right? There's different things. Like there's other types of chemicals within water. Some people can taste those chemicals better than others. Just like some people can smell certain smells, other people can't. For example, I was watching like what was it? I was watching like a murder type of thing, and one nurse was able to smell. She was able to smell the smell of bitter almonds with somebody. So therefore, she knew that there might have been poisoning with this person because she could smell the smell of bitter almonds, which can also lead to some type of poisoning that's emitting from people if they were poisoned or something like that. And that's the only reason why they checked for a certain type of poison, was because she was the only person that could smell that smell. So it's just kind of like that, you know. Some people can taste certain things, some people can smell certain things, others can't. It just depends. What's your favorite bread? My favorite bread is just like regular like wheat bread. Or no, French bread. French bread is my favorite. Sorry, French bread. I love French bread from like Walmart. It's really good. $1 for like the big pack. Or like the big loaf of French bread for $1. It's great. Halloween Town from Disney's that comes to mind. Okay, nice. OJ, do you like your 20s more than your 30s? I'm asking because you are older than me. Well, what about my 40s? Because I'm in my 40s now. So let me just do all three for you. Okay, so my 20s were fun. But I struggled a lot through my 20s. But 20s were fun, college and more, and just all the stuff like that. Like, I mean, on and off, of course. So 20s and 30s, college and all that. So yeah, that was fun. 30s was good, but there was definitely some issues here and there. But I'd probably say my 40s have been my best so far, because, you know, this is all what we've been doing here. So I'm going to say my 40s. In terms of what I like the most, 40s. I actually had a ton of fun in my 40s. Oh God, whatever, party man, you're silly. Yeah, I'm Neon Black Peace. I'm 45. Which he doesn't remember his 20s. That's like 50 years ago. No, it's not 50 years ago. It's like my 20s was like 20 years ago. You know, or even like 16 years ago, something like that. So not too bad. Any tips for goals during your 30s? Yeah, make sure that you save your money, and make sure that you really are career focused on what you want to do. You know, like, don't be beating around the bush. Make sure you find your career job and drive that point home. You know. Let's see. OJ, the oldest member of the Spawn cast and YouTube gaming in general. I am, dude. That's the truth. I would always tell myself age is just a number. Is that true? It is. You're right. Age is just a number. You shouldn't be worried about your age. You can worry about your age when you die. Like when you're about, you know what I'm saying? Like then, all right, okay, I'm almost dead. That's the reason why I died. It's because I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can worry about that when you're about to die. Don't worry about your age. Like, when you're up and you're able to speak and talk and walk and do different things, even if you're in your 70s, you know what I'm saying? And, like, there are people that don't worry about their age even in their 70s. You know what I'm saying? They're still out there cooking. They're still out there doing what they need to do, grinding, working, whatever the case is, having a good life. being active, exercising. So age is always just a number. You should never worry about it. Never. And I'll never worry about my age, even when I'm in my 50s and my 60s and whatever the case is, whatever happens, happens. But yeah, age is just a number. Your mindset is a whole different thing. I mean, that's how I feel, at least. Yeah, good if you're 25 right now, a good 5 to 10 year plan is good. Small strides. So. But yeah, you should never worry about your age or anything. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I mean, people always make a big deal about age and all sorts of stuff, but I really don't care. I'm 40, but I mean, me being 45, like whatever, who cares? I'm 45, so. You almost forgot that you're 51. You almost forgot, or you did forget. Which one? Or are you actually 51? Party man. You're 51 and still in college. That's the funny thing. You were writing papers the other day. How are you 51 and still in college? Yeah, 78, still practicing law. There you go, dude. I'm reaching my 60s. You ain't reaching your 60s. I feel like when you turn 30, and when you turn 30s or 30, you need to move out of your parents' house and get married, have kids, and don't you think? Nah. Nah, that's not the truth at all. I mean, obviously, like living with your parents. Yeah, if you're 30, still living with your parents, I mean, like it could be because of circumstance. It could be because you have like a kid and maybe, to be there with the, like, to have help. I mean, that's not the case in every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not the be all end all. Like my mom really wanted me to move back in with her, recently after stuff that happened last year. She really wanted me to move back in. If I move back in with my mom, is it like, oh my gosh, he's living with his mom, this loser, it's like, no, that's not the case. Like someday, I want my mom's probably going to live with me, again, someday. Like, I'm definitely going to live, like, I'm not going to just send my mom off to, like, some type of nursing home or something like that. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think that living with your parents is necessarily a bad thing. But, yeah, if you don't got a job and if you're struggling, you know what I'm saying, and you're living with your parents and you're not advancing, then, yeah, that could be an issue. But 30 isn't some type of cutoff date. Like, oh, you're 29, it's okay. Oh, you're 30, oh, get the hell up out the house. There's different situations and different circumstances. Some people want to live with their parents, so it just depends. Just depends. I hope I'm still watching LJ streaming when I'm in my 60s. I'm turning 31 next week. Shout outs to turning 31, Ranavir, my boy Jarmo. Keep it going, my man. And dude, this man party man out here. I told you I went back to college. I went back. You never said anything about going back to college. You never said anything about going back to college. Stop it, party man. Does OJ have a problem with people going back to college? No, I don't got a problem with that. If you want to go back to college, that's fine. But you never were going back to college, though. You're going to college for the first time, though. Nah, bruh. This is Neon Black Beast says, I love gaming, but I feel like one day I'm gonna be forced to give it up when I start working as an engineer, because I'm in my final year at university and it's insane. I don't think so. I think once you get into your career field, that actually might make you play games more on your free time, bro. So I don't think so. You don't got to give it up. I don't think you will. And I think the Switch will give you more opportunities to play games and stuff like that. So Matthew Campos donated $2, the $2 shimmy, and he says, being a 45-year-old, have you had a midlife crisis yet? By the way, my mom lives with me and I take care of her now. Also, can you play Splatoon 2? What the hell is going on in the chat? Can you play no, ban that person. Yeah, that's a ban. Also, can you play Splatoon 2 and Tropical Paradise? Is it Entropical? Entropicalist. There you go, Entropicalist. Yeah, exactly. See, people living with their mom right now, is that a bad thing? You gotta take care of your family. Sometimes you want to be close to your mom. You might be scared. You don't want your mom or your dad to get robbed or something like that. So it's okay. You don't gotta move out when it's a certain age. It just depends, though, bro. Like every situation is different. But thank you, Matthew Campos. Appreciate that, and shout outs to you taking care of you gotta take care of your mom. You know, that's the most important thing. You know, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna, like, once my mom retires and, you know, my mom's done working and all that, like, I'm gonna have to think about it. Like, I'm gonna have, like, I don't want her to be living by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm probably gonna have her move in. Like, I'll probably make like a extra, like, you know, wherever I am at the time or whatever the case is, like, I'll make like an extra like place for her to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll build like an extra thing so she can have like her own little place. But I don't want her living, like, right now she live in a big old 4-bedroom house by herself. Like a bigger house than I got. It's just like a big old empty house. It's like, I don't want her living like that, you know, in her retirement. Like, I ain't trying to have all that, you know? So either I'll move in with her or she'll move in with me. But I'm not trying to have my mom just be alone, you know? Right now I'm not there because she's working. Like, if my mom retired and she's like, okay, I'm not working anymore, I'm just going to be home, I'd move in with her. Yeah, I'd move in with her, you know? Because I'm not just going to leave her there by herself. No way, man, you know? So yeah. Let me play this music for you, though. All right. I think this is it. Let's see here. I really hope so, man, because I'd be depressed if I can't play future Xenoblade games. Nah, you'll be able to find time, man. Don't worry about it. I'm a software engineer and I play games probably more now than before. I can actually afford them now. That's true. Sometimes you can afford them, but then you don't have the time to play them. That's kind of what I'm running into. I played games a lot more back in the day, you know? So, some dude says facts. When I get money and I make it in life, when my mother's older, I gotta take care of her, man. I don't trust other people to do it. I owe her a lot, so it's the least I can do. Yeah, exactly. I don't trust. Like, I'm not gonna put my mom in some type of, you know, like retirement house or something like that. I can't do that. So yeah. But my mom's super sharp though. She takes care of herself, so I don't think she's ever gonna really need it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want her there, you know. Just being raised as an African, my parents and relatives put so much responsibility and pressure on me. Yeah, that's true. It happens, dude. It happens. But hey, man, just keep doing what you're doing, dude. A lot of times, video games can relieve the stress. You know, taking a break, playing some games for a little bit, even if it's like a little bit of like you know, like a brain training or like a little bit of like a couple matches in Splatoon or maybe a couple tracks in Mario Kart or just playing a couple levels in Super Mario Odyssey or something like that. That can really help out in between studies and all that stuff, man. It really can. So yeah. Charity, I already told you, Charity, like, if I was 20 years younger, Charity, that's it. It's over. But the problem is that I'm not 20 years younger, Charity. That's the problem. But you'll find your perfect person. You'll find your perfect person, Charity. It'll happen. It'll happen within the next 3 years. I guarantee it'll happen within the next 3 years. You'll find the perfect person. You know, he'll be slightly better looking than I am, slightly, but barely. But he'll be younger, so he'll be okay. So there you go. You got somebody that's amazing looking, man. If he's slightly better looking than me, then he's amazing, amazing. Shout out to Matthew Campos. Thank you for the $2 donation, though. I appreciate that, bro. OJ Arash repeated his comment. He did repeat his comment. Yeah, but ladies care if you are with your parents. Look, I'm telling you right now, bro. Ladies don't care. Like, I mean, they care and they don't care. Like, I know, like for example, like there's NBA players that have their moms live with them. And yeah, do you think their wife cares? No, because they have a big old huge bedroom that their mom just stays in. So it just depends, bro. Just depends. Yeah, what's up, Odd? I gotta mess with you every now and then, Charity. I gotta mess with you every now and then. I'm sorry that I'm too old. Why aren't you 10 years older, Charity? Obviously, because your parents. That's the reason why. All right, let's go ahead and ban a racist on Twitch. Shoutouts, man. Yo, thank you for coming out to the stream. Appreciate it. We're actually just finishing up, man. So, I mean, sorry that I didn't give you too much time to spread your intro KKK introduction, you know, to the stream and all that, because I know you've been working really hard in those Ku Klux Klan classes, you know what I'm saying? But man, you're a bad troll. You didn't say anything even good enough, man. You should have got your money's worth. You should have got your Twitch Prime KKK money's worth. You know what I'm saying? With, you know, while you were talking, you blew it. You blew it, man. So it's all good. But thank you. And once again, thanks to your mother as well. Thank you for last night. She was awesome. Definitely, she was a good, nice lady. So thank you, man. I appreciate you. You see Michael B. Jordan's new jacket design with the Naruto influence? Retweeted it earlier. Nah, I didn't see. I gotta check it out. I'm trying to build my shoulders. Any workouts you recommend? Shoulders, just stuff like that, and just stuff like that, and just. That works. Push-ups. Yo, Andre, what's up, man? Good to see you here. Coming in towards the end, but we still kind of rolling, man. 3 hours plus. You get one here or there on YouTube, but man, Twitch is like every other day. Yeah, Twitch. Well, pretty much it's been every day this week so far. So Monday and Tuesday this time, but it's all good, man. It's all good. Shoutouts to you, man. I appreciate. Shoutouts to you and your mom. I appreciate it. Shoutouts to you and your mom, man. Good people. Your mom's a good person, very good person. You, not so much. I mean, I don't know where she got it from. But hey, it's all good. Yeah, busy day at work. It's all good, Andre. Thanks for coming up to the stream, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming up to the stream, dude. Good to see you here. I'll say it once and they'll say shout out to the shirt. Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We're getting new merch coming. We're getting new merch coming pretty soon here, so look out for that. It's definitely gonna be some new merch. Yeah, exactly. We had a 15, but they weren't being racist though. They were just being stupid, like provocative messages. So it was just dumb, you know. Stopping in to say hey before I stop into some other streams. All right, take it easy, Mark. Thanks for coming out to the stream, bro. Yo, Xavier, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you here. They need to add an invite system to Smash, man. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, that'd be better if they had an invite system. That'd be good. But they don't have one, so I don't know if they're gonna add it. What do you think about the new Pokemon game so far? I'm liking what they're adding to the game. I think it's pretty cool, man. I'm looking forward to playing the game some more, for sure. Or playing the game for the first time or whatever. The people that come in here and say racist things on the stream has no life. OJ, it makes me upset. Nah, don't ever let people that say racist things make you upset, because all they're trying to do is look for. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to look for a reaction. They're trying to look for you to be upset. They're trying to look for you to, you know, to be like that. So yeah. Shout outs to Leo Aguilar. Yo, what's up, Leo? Long time, man. Been a while. See you here. With the $1.69, it says, are you excited for the 18 gyms in Sword and Shield? I know I'm very intrigued on more content they have revealed. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited for that. Like, that's one of the cool things that I think a lot of people are saying, okay, 18 gyms, that's a lot more than what we usually get in Pokemon games. So we'll take that, because there hasn't really been a ton of good news when it comes to Pokemon. So that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing, you know? Just focusing on my prep exam and got a tutor for the exam. Shout outs, Leo. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you. Shout outs. I'm watching Naruto for the first time. Player since made it to the season 5 so far on Netflix. Nice, nice. Good stuff. Nemesis, how's it going? Good to see you here. But shout outs, Leo. Thank you for the $1.69, man. I appreciate that. But no, don't ever be upset when people say something stupid or something racist or whatever the case is, man. Like, people are gonna say what they want to say. I don't ever worry about it, so y'all shouldn't worry about it. Like, honestly, like, I don't ever like go like tonight, like, oh, this person and Twitch was racist. They said something about black people. It's like, bro, my whole life, almost my whole life, people have been saying racist things. So obviously, it doesn't make it excusable, but it's like at this point, it's just like, okay, whatever. At this, it doesn't matter, you know. So yeah, I don't care, because I'm still doing me. I'm still gonna be me no matter what. I'm still gonna do what I do. I'm still gonna have my business here. Still gonna do my editing. You know, it's not anything like. It is what it is. You know, like, so. What's the problem? I do want to play Dragon Quest more tonight. I'm gonna play it in the living room. I'm gonna get some. I'm probably gonna. I don't have any food in the house. I gotta go to Walmart tomorrow morning. I'm gonna probably maybe order something. I'm not really sure. I ain't trying to drive tonight either. So I don't know what I'm gonna order. I think if Flame Broiler is on like one of those like Grubhubs or one of those apps that they can just deliver it to me, maybe I'll go do that. I don't know. I don't really feel like driving. I don't really feel like driving though. I don't feel like cooking anything. I don't feel like driving. I just feel like playing Dragon Quest and lying down. You guys are seeing my. By the way, for the past like hour or so, y'all see my real voice. You guys see what I'm talking about with my real voice versus like my presentation voice where I'm talking like this at the beginning, whereas like my voice when I'm like this, that means I'm just like, bruh, I ain't even trying to do it. Like I ain't even trying to. I'm not even trying to fake it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna talk normal. You know, this is my boring monotone OJ voice. This is how I normally talk pretty much all the time. What's oh yes, it's so deep. I know it's horrible. So like that's why I gotta elevate my voice so it's not so bad. But no, if I talk like this the whole time, y'all fall asleep. But like it's like whatever. We're already going for more than an hour longer than I said I would go for today. Like I usually do 2 hours for this stream, but we're like at 3 hours plus. So it's just like whatever, you know. Y'all be okay. Y'all be all right if I talk with my boring voice. Working on 2 papers. This old man is getting worn out. This old man, you mean 20 years old? That's how you're old, dude? Let's see here. Who do you think would win in a fight? Fugaku or Minato? Minato's never losing, bruh. Minato, bruh. I was lurking on Xbox earlier, dude. You do not look 45. I'm definitely 45 though. That's the thing. You know, you got to eat some suya to celebrate. Ooh, suya. Suya is good, but where do you get suya at though? That's my favorite. That's my favorite Nigerian dish. Suya and some rice. Some suya and some rice. Oh, baby. But like, where do I don't even know where I can get suya at, bro. I need to. Oh, my sister knows, but that'd be tough. It'd be tough for me to get it. Anna says, it's okay, OJ. You provided us with plenty of content. Go take some time for yourself. Oh, yeah, I'll take some time tonight. I'm going to finish editing the video. So I'm going to finish editing that video because it's almost done. It's almost done. So I'm going to finish editing the video. Y'all will have that video tomorrow morning, like at 9. And then I'm going to go to the gym and exercise. Then we'll be back to the regular schedule, you know. So yeah. Today was just a bit crazy because, like, we had HMK on the channel today. So that was fun, all right? You know, you got to eat some suya to celebrate today. Dude, I don't know where to get it, though, bro. I don't know where to get it. They don't have Nigerian cuisine here where I live. I think deep voices are kind of cute though. Yeah, that's what I remember. One girl I was dating, she was like last year. She was like, "I love your voice." I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Really?" So it just depends. I don't know, but like I said, like normally, like I don't. Talking like that all the time, it depresses myself. I don't like my voice. Like talking like for like a presentation, like nah, you gotta elevate your voice. You gotta talk a little bit more. Like you gotta talk better. That's the one thing that I remember my teacher kept on telling me. Like in college, is like, she's like Francis, like You got a really deep voice. Like if you're presenting, you can't be sitting there going, "Hey, guys, come by my." Like she did a really bad impression, but you know, I thought it was funny. And that's the one thing that she taught me was it was this really tall lady. She was like 6'3", dude. She was super tall. She was like gonna dunk on me if I didn't do what she told me to do. But like, yeah, man, like she was like the one thing that she told me was like, you gotta really like elevate your voice. You gotta try it when you're doing a presentation. I'm like, all right. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Is this better? Is this better? And everybody in the class started laughing. And she was like, no, not like that. She's like, and I was like, I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. You talked about the various day life game from the Bravely Default developers. The various day life game? What various day life game? What are you talking about, R-Hops? OJ, when you move out, how do you know how much to spend on groceries and stuff? It's based on how much you eat. What do you mean how much to spend on groceries and stuff? You gotta look at your finances, bro. You gotta look at your finances and you look at how much you buy what you need. You don't need to buy a bunch of junk, even though I've bought junk before. But it's just based on what you need to eat. Like, you know, per week. You go, you look, how much food did I eat? How much did that cost? Do I need to cut costs? Okay, cut costs. It's simple. Look at your rent or your mortgage or whatever you're going to. Say, okay, this is how much I make. Put how much you make after taxes. Put that down. This is how much I spend. Write that down. Start making, if you need to make a cut here or there when it comes to like, you don't need fruit roll-ups or you don't need that junk food. All right, that's off. I don't need this. All right, that's off. Okay, maybe I'm going to cut down buying 3 games a month to buying 2 games a month and waiting a little bit, or buying 1 game a month and waiting and getting those games on discount. Stop buying games day one. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do to cut, you know, and all that, and to gauge what you need. And so it just depends though, bro. I mean, honestly, I live the most basic, boring type of life outside of, you know, whenever. Like the most exciting thing that I do is talk to you guys. That's the most exciting thing that I do. I don't spend a bunch of money. I don't do a bunch of other stuff. I don't do anything extravagant. It's just boring. I find fun doing. This is what I find fun. So anything that I make, I always have enough for what I need because I don't do anything extravagant. DJ Squishy with the subscription. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Welcome. Shoutouts are on. You understand what I'm saying, right? So when you do that, you have extra money for what you need. You know what I'm saying? I am going on a little vacation later in the year with the family, but I'll still be streaming. So y'all will see it. It's a little bit of a surprise, but y'all will see about that later. But at the end of the day, it wasn't too bad in terms of things. And I haven't been on vacation since 2 years ago, and that vacation was horrible. That was one of the worst, if not the worst vacation I've ever been on in my life. That vacation was horrible. Trash. I don't even want to call it a vacation. Trash. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. We'll see. The new Crunch Wrap? What's that? GG, the new Crunch Wrap at where? At Taco Bell? Is it good? Yo, Andy, what's up, my boy? Good to see you here. Shoutouts. Shoutouts. All right, this will be the last call for questions. The last call for questions. So, what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Last call for questions. If you have questions, feel free to tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence. Be more than happy to answer your questions. I guess we can answer questions. Like, we'll go for 3 hours and 30, so about 13 more minutes. 13 minutes left. The game is called Various Day Life, and it's on the iPhone, iPad, Apple. No, I'm good. they can they can variously ignore my purchase. I'm going to variously ignore that purchase, their game. No, I'm good. iPad, iMac, I don't want to. I don't care. It's on the I don't care. That's what it's on. That's the system that it's on. I'm good, man. There's enough to play. Out here making games for iDookies and stuff like that. iToilet, iWatch. I'm good. iPlay, iStore, iApple, my iPad. I'll take this thing, plug it into here, have a controller here, latency lag. Nah, I'm good. Take a PS4. It's a game changer, I tell ya. It's a game changer. I can play my PS4 controller on an iPad. It's like... I'm good, bro. I'm good, dude. With various microtransactions, maybe. I don't know. What's your favorite wrestling game and star? My favorite wrestling stars like Stone Cold, The Rock, and like wrestling game probably like WrestleMania, like 2000 or like No Mercy, something like that. Something like that. Mobile games. I ain't worried about mobile. Like, let me know when they make like Bravely Default. Excuse me. Like, I'm worried about. Like, I want to play that. That's what I want to play. I don't want to play any games on iPad and all that stuff. Like, they're just doing that to try to make money so they can fund the next Bravely Default game or whatever the case is. Like extra money. I'm good, man. I'm about to get some Wendy's, by the way. A few days, Wendy's will have some game Realm Royale. Yeah, I saw it there. We'll see what they have to announce. I didn't realize how loud my laugh was until I replayed. I didn't realize how loud my laugh was until I replayed the live. Oh, okay, the live stream from the night. I was like, your laugh. I was like, when you were on the stream. Nah, you were good, Charity. You were good. You know, you were good. It's all good. It's on Apple Arcade, so you pay subscription fee instead of microtransactions. Well. It's on Apple Arcade, so I can not pay anything at all, and I can just they can have it. People who play it there can have a nice day. Play it. I don't even got any iDevices, or I don't even got any means to play it. I'm not gonna go buy an iDevice to go pay $5 a month to rent a game. I'm good. No, we out here. We out here playing some real games. So I got Switch. I got Dragon Quest 11. To be honest, Dragon Quest 11 is better than Bravely Default. You know, let's just be real. So I got Dragon Quest 11 to play. We got Luigi's Mansion coming up. I mean, we got all sorts of games to play. We got Ni no Kuni that I still got to finish. I'm good. I don't need Apple Arcade. I really don't. I really don't. All right, Partyman. Nah, it's. I'm gonna have the same haircut, but it's gonna be a different place. How about that? Oh man. Shout out stuff, but yeah, that realm. We'll see what happens with that, like Realm Royale, or what they do for that, or whatever. So we'll see. I just read a headline right now. Woman climbed into a Bronx Zoo exhibit to taunt lion. like, hey, I want to shake your hand. 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 Oh my god! I just read that headline, man. Is that really what was going on here? That must have been what was going on here. She just wanted to shake the hand. I just want to. Hey, Lion! I just want to shake your hand. I just want to shake your hand. It's the Bronx. No surprise, the whole city is a zoo, bruh. The Bronx, dude. Like Uncle Shawa always says, the craziest people are from the Bronx and are from Florida. Those are the craziest people, are from the Bronx and Florida. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me when I learn about people from the Bronx doing crazy things and people from Florida doing crazy things. So yeah. I want to shake your hand. It was I have family from the Bronx. Jumpman, I can say something, but I'm not going to. But no, shout outs to the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. I'm from Florida. Maybe that's why I do crazy stuff like main Little Mac. Dude. And the best Little Mac player in the world is from Florida. Soul or whatever his name is. He's from Florida. So yeah, man, it's like, hey, you gonna switch to somebody else since you're pretty good at the game? Nope, I'm gonna go ahead and use Little Mac. Oh my gosh, but yeah, that sounds like a crazy thing to do, dude. That sounds like a crazy thing. Is it? Yeah, the best player, probably the best Little Mac in the world. I mean, there might be some type of crazy hidden boss Little Mac in Japan, but for the most part, the best I mean, the only person to win any type of notable tournament with Little Mac is Soul. He won a tournament, I think, with around 170 people, or I mean, it wasn't a big tournament, but I mean, even to win a local with Little Mac. I mean, I don't think I can even win my local with Little Mac, you know? So, I mean, he did win a fairly decent sized tournament with Little Mac, and he has the best results with Little Mac. And he's really good at, he beat Cuphead like no deaths, hardest difficulty, no hits. He did a perfect run of Cuphead. And I think no upgrades too, like no upgrades, no deaths, no, I mean, so the guy has magical hand dexterity. He's a very good video game player. He could be so much better if he just picks a different character, but he refuses to pick a different character. Like I said, and guess what? He's from Florida. Dude refuses to just get good, still picking stupid Little Mac. All throughout Smash 4, picking Little Mac. Now in Smash Ultimate comes out picking Little Mac, you know? Like, god dang, dude. I know who Soul is. I didn't know he's from Florida. Yeah, I gotta watch his videos, get my my combos. Yeah, because Little Mac is the best character in the game. Little Mac is nowhere near the best character in the game. His design, Little Mac's design is atrocious. Little Mac's design is I was excited when I first when I knew Little Mac was gonna be in the game. I was excited because I used to play Punch Out. I like Little Mac. But then, like, the super armor and the no recovery and all that, like, I think his design is I don't like Little Mac's design. I think it's a dumb character, like the way that he plays. I'm not a fan. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of like super armored characters. Like, okay, Yoshi on a double jump got to up B that has super armor. Okay, I get that. King K. Rool got a couple super armor like things that he can do too, right? Like, but I mean, the fact that like smash attacks have super armor, trash recovery, like ridiculous dodge rolling, like his Little Mac's dodge roll, the way he does things, like it just annoys me. Little Mac is just not that because he's hard to beat, because he's not, but it's just because it's just an annoying design. Like the character's designed in such a weird way, you know, like where he can't recover, you know. Nobody really plays the Sonic here. Nobody really plays the Sonic. Oh, also shout outs to I think it's ICs or IS or ICS. Thank you. 1701. Thank you, man. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to Elite Ninja Village. Let's get it. So yeah, man. Oh, we get the super armor because of the trash recovery and no air power. That's what I'm saying. Like, he should just be designed as a normal character. Like, he should just be designed as a character that has a better recovery, that has air game. Like, why does he, like, I don't like, the super armor isn't something that I like. I think you can talk to any Smash players. You can talk to any fighting game players. Nobody likes super armor. Super armor is not something that people like, and I'll never like super armor in fighting games. Like a parry or something like that, I get that. Like a certain attack that has it, I get that. But just having a crap ton of super armor, and I'm gonna gimp him in all these other areas because he has all this super armor, I think that's not great design. I don't like that design. I don't. It's not about. I just don't think super armor is a good thing in games. I've never been a fan. Never been a fan of hitting somebody and it's just like, oh, I can still hit you. Oh, like Hulk. I've never been a big fan of super armor in fighting games. Never. Never have, never will be. So yeah. Never have. I've never been a fan of super armor. Never. I just want Little Mac to have an air game. Like you ain't no air fighter, Mac. Like, I don't want that. I want him to Mac, you an air fighter now. That's what I want him to say in the next one. Mac, you now know how to fight in the air now, Mac. You an air fighter now, Mac. Forget what you know. Smash ain't no joke. Like, I want him to be an air fighter. I don't want him to be no air moves and trash recovery. I like Little Mac. I love Punch Out, dude. Punch Out was great back in the day. I used to play Punch Out with me and my brother all the time back in the day. Mike Tyson's Punch Out, man. I used to play Mike Tyson, the old school, not Mr. Dream, not that fake Punch Out. I used to play Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Back in the day, dude. Mike Tyson was like crazy. Dude bit somebody's ear, man. He's crazy. He's in prison all day. Mike Tyson was nuts, dude. That was a freaking lion in a zoo in his house. Don King, man, that was crazy Tyson. That was prime Tyson. Dude was nuts. Heck yeah, he's on the cover of Punch Out too. You fight him, he punches you one time, he knocks you out. It was 3D before 3D was a thing. He would knock you into the screen, out of the screen, bro. Mike Tyson punch you so hard on Punch Out, you'll feel it. The game was great. Like, dude, that game was awesome. But they freaking Little Mac is such a poorly designed character in Smash, dude. He's so, like, nobody likes using Little Mac. Like, people like using him, but it's just like, you can't use him competitively because he just gets thrown off stage. Like, I want Little Mac to be something, but, like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, I mean, Sonic's really campy. Sonic's super campy, so like a lot of people don't like to use Sonic because he's like super campy. So, but he's a good character in the game though. He's good. He's definitely good. He's definitely good. Anthony Shergiho with the subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to Elite Ninja Village. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. Yo, get some new subscribers today. Let's get it. So that's maybe with me, what I did with HMK on the channel. So thank you for the subscriptions, man. I appreciate that. Guys, welcome to the village. If you guys got questions, I'll answer questions for, I said 3:30, but I'll go till 5 o'clock my time. So 10 more minutes. So whatever. Why not? We're already here. We out here already, so we might as well just finish it up. So I was watching the interview with Mike Tyson on TV. He's a lot smarter than people think. Oh, yeah, now he is at this point. Yeah, but when he was younger, he was an idiot. What do you think Terry's moveset will be? Go play Fatal Fury right there. Are you okay, Buster Wolf? All that crap that Terry does, they showed. That's what he's going to do. Oh, Mike Tyson's cool now, though, man. Like, he's cool. Man falls into hot spring at Yellowstone National Park. This man out here playing. And it's just like, hey guys, I'm just gonna go over to the. Ah! I'm just taking some pictures. Oh no! I'm not some of the hospital. This is why I don't go outside, bro. This man out here falling into hot springs. Come on, man. Can't be falling into hot springs. You guys just taking pictures of us. Oh, look at that. There's a bear. Oh, no. Well, you gotta watch your toes, watch your feet, man. This man ain't never played Smash Brothers. If you play Smash Brothers, you're gonna know about where your feet are. You're gonna know your surroundings. This man needs to play some more Smash. I mean, come on, you can't be falling into hot springs, bro. I hope he's okay. Let me click on the article. Let's make sure he's alright. I gotta put together like a whole live stream of just me going over the dumb articles of stuff people be doing. All right, let's see if he's alright. If the first, yeah, park rangers suspect he's been drinking, but they also found footprints leading from the hot spring as well as blood on the boardwalk. This man turned into Two-Face after this hot spring. Man came out like, I heard your tales. Wait, they didn't find him? Like, what's going on? Wait, they didn't find him? What's going on here, bro? I hope you're alright, dude. This man turned into... alright, well, it is what it is. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. I mean, if hopefully it seems like he got out, so we found blood. It's forensic files, dude. Oh, here, get the TV crew. Found blood, footsteps, analyzing. Find out who it is, dude. That's crazy. He's a super villain now. We out here. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, when we start referencing that type of stuff, it's time for me to maybe skedaddle. I'll take a couple more questions. What games are you playing this weekend? Dragon Quest XI S Definitive Edition. Dragon Quest XI. And Smash Brothers probably. Yeah, Smash Brothers this for sure. Smash this weekend. We're gonna play Mario Kart some point during the week too. What's your favorite SNK game? Probably like some type of... I mean, I'm not huge on SNK, I'll be honest. I played some of the games, but like Bust a Move or whatever, that stuff was great. Or like Metal Slug. Falling into a volcano, good. It's like... it's good. I mean, volcanoes, they're not dangerous, are they? I knew it was HMK. Oh, it's too bad I was at work. Missed it. Hey, the replay's up on, so if you got free time now, the replay's up on the channel. You can check it out. Here, let me go to the videos. So yeah, the replay is up on the channel. So if you guys want to watch that replay with HMK. It's actually right here. It's not too long either. It won't take up too much. About an hour. We weren't talking all day. What's a prominent physical trait that runs in your family? For us, it's obviously height. All my cousins on my dad's side are over 5'10". Well, how tall is your brother, Charity? Because you said you have a brother, don't you? How tall is he? Family trait, I don't know if there's anything in general that's like a family trait. Nah. Nothing that I can think of, to be honest. It's not like we got tall people in my family, we got short people in my family. So no, there's nothing that I can really sit there and say this is like something that we have. Or maybe if I ask my mom, maybe. I will say that speed, like like athleticness, like athletic ability. My brother was a really good athlete. My one of my older sisters was an okay athlete, not that great, but she was all right. I was a good athlete. My cousins were good soccer players. So yeah, I would say athletic ability might be something that runs in our family, like speed. Like we were all moderately fast or really fast. My brother was really fast. He was faster than me. My brother could jump, like jumping. So stuff like that, but nothing that I can sit there and say definitively. But yeah, athletic ability, yeah. My brother is 5'8", my sister is 5'6". Oh, I'm the baby, but I got the height. What the? You're taller than, you're 2 inches taller than your brother? You said height runs in your family. Well, not really. You got what's going on here? That must not be good. You said your brother's 5'8" and you're the baby? Oh man, imagine having a younger sister that's way tall, that towers over you. Well, that's not really towering. I mean, 5'8" to 5'10", that's not really that big of a deal, but still, that's interesting. Charity comes home and is like, I'm the big brother now. Like, you got something to say? You got something to say? That's what I thought. Oh my gosh. Hey, no, look, we're about the same height. I'm just saying we're about the same height. But I'm just saying it's like little sister's supposed to be little sister. But little sister ain't little sister no more. Little sister come home and like, I'm big sister now. Like, like, I'd be damned if I was little. If I had a little sister, she was like, looking down on me like freaking, like Sagat versus Ryu or something like that, bro. like, I'd be damned if I have a little sister and she looking down on me like, hey, little brother. Like, hell no, that don't work. I'm putting on platform shoes or something like that. That don't work. It don't work like that. I'm traditional Nigerian. That don't happen. You know what I'm saying? If you got a little sister, she's little sister, and that's it. She ain't taller than you, and she better not be. There might be some some consequences. You can't do that to him, Charity. It's like if you wear heels, it's like. He's like, well, I just give up. I disown you. You're no longer my sister. I'm just giving up. But nah, that can't work like that. Any chance we see Nino Cooney stream or Dragon Ball Z World Mission stream again? No Dragon Ball Z World Mission. Nino Cooney, maybe. Yeah, Nino Cooney for sure, maybe. Yeah. That Dragon Ball Z World Mission stream, bro, I was confused as hell, though. I was like, huh? Is this like Goku flying? Like, I have like 10 different versions of Goku flying in. And it's like 19 different versions of Goku, just like, dude, they're just flying and doing weird stuff. I had no idea what I'm doing. After I was done playing that game, I questioned my life and questioned what I was doing. Made me want to quit, bro. Should I quit YouTube? I was dazed and confused after playing that game, bro. I'm like, what did I just do right now? I'm like, I think I like that, but maybe I did it. I don't know. Usually I'm pretty clear on what I like and what I don't like. But that one was something that I'm not really sure what happened. I'm not really sure. And the graphics, I mean, I'm not a graphics dude, but the graphics look, y'all think Sword and Shield graphics are bad, bruh. This game looking like arcade Apple, not even Apple. looking like one of them play and plug, you know what I'm saying, Atari ECS. Things that you get at Walmart that are right next to the video games, and you're like, what's this? It's cost $17.47. Not a penny more, not a penny less at Walmart. It's always some type of weird price, like $16.36 or like $18.11 or something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, how'd they get this price for this? You come back the next week, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a completely different price. Might be a little bit higher, might be a little bit lower. You never know. It changes. All they do is they might rotate the box. Like it might rotate, or they might take the box and put it somewhere else. But it's the same thing, but the price changed, and it's like, wait a minute, I just came here the other day, and I know it's the same box because you got some kid that poked a hole in it with a pen or something like that, and that same poked hole is still there. So I know it's the same box, but somebody just rotated it or put it in a different spot. And it's the right price tag, or it's the right UPC code and everything. It's the right name, but it's changed by like 37 cents or like $1.20 or something, either up or down. It might change up or down. You don't know. It's like, you know, it's like that. Will you play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? I mean, I don't know about Marvel Ultimate. There's too many games, man. There's too many games right now, bro. So there's a lot on my plate. All right, man. On my plate. Lot on the plate. All right, guys. It's been nearly 4 hours of streaming, on top of the hour that I did already, on top of the editing that I was doing this morning. I am going to skedaddle. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch more stuff, because obviously we got freaking 80 people plus in here, or 70 to 80 people. If you want to watch more stuff, more live content, check out my video that I did with HMK. Video with I gotta edit tonight, guys. I'm not resting yet. I gotta edit for my personal business. I got a wedding reception thing to edit, so I gotta edit that, and I gotta edit my video for tomorrow morning. So your boy ain't getting nothing. Your boy's going straight back to work. But I gotta edit this wedding video. Like I've been putting it off for about 3 days now, and it's due. The cutoff is Monday, so I need to get that edited. All right. If you want to watch the video with HMK, check out the video with HMK. All right. So you guys watch that. If you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it. It's right there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the donations today. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go through everybody who helped out just so I can give some credit. Earlier, Fairy Tiger and Ibrahim Gunnar donated $40 total between the two of them, $20 each for the HMK video. So thank you guys. Dragon Zora, Fairy Tiger once again, Ethan R, Juice Man Vaughn, Procrastination Nation, Fairy Tiger once again, Fairy Tiger once again, Fairy Tiger, Joy Yukin, Xavier, T Pianist, Matthew Campos, and Leo Aguilar. Thank you guys so much for all of your support today. I do appreciate that. And everybody who is an Elite Ninja and supports the Elite Ninja Village, I appreciate all of you guys. We will see you guys back tomorrow morning. I have a very special video for you guys for Monolith Soft and the anniversary. So you guys look out for that. Oh my God, Andre, you've got to be kidding me. All right, we'll hit the buck. We'll end out on a buck bump. My boy Andre Wine with the Toby Buster. Let's go. Top stream ninja. My boy Andre Wine. He's like, hey, I'm not going to let you leave just yet. We are going to end out. You just can't let me go in peace, are you? He says, hit that buck before you go. All right, we're going to end out. Everybody get your dancing shoes ready. We are going to dance to some Buck Bumble. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, Andre. God dang, dude. You really like... I really could have done without that one. I really could have done without that one. No, but shout outs, Andre. No, dude, I appreciate you. Glad I can provide some entertainment, you know, after a long days of work for you. And I actually, you know what? I need to stretch a little bit anyway. So, all right, let's get it. All right, let's do it.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity back bumper.
What about this? It's a party here on Player Essence every day. It's a party. Shout outs to my boy Andre. Thank you for the $15 donation. This song plays for about 2 minutes and 37 seconds. So if you guys got questions, I'll answer questions for a bit longer. Shout outs to you though, Andre, man. I appreciate you. You know we had to get it in today. Andre, man, we had to, bro. We had to get it. I didn't know that we had to, but you're letting me know. And as an Elite Ninja Renengan, which has been crazy that, you know, your Renengan status, man. It seems like just the other day that you were, you know, that you just showed up. But shout outs to the support, man. Shout outs to everybody. Seriously, you guys are the greatest. To be a little honest, to be, you know, honest here, you guys are the freaking best, man. You guys allow me to do so much with the streams and keep the streams going, you know, that we can spend this much time. Like, I don't have to worry, like, just like today, like, I don't gotta freaking freak out about videos in the morning and all that. We can get cool events and cool live streams. That's all because of you guys' support, you know, that we can get HMK on and we can do this different type of stuff, and we can really focus on, like, I can take the time to, like, edit like a really cool Monolith Soft video and not have to be worried about, like, making, because like I said, those who are here, dude, 4 videos a day, man. Like in 2017, 3-4 videos a day, even up until 2018, 2-3 videos a day, you know, on top of live streams every now and then, you know. So that's how things used to be. Things are different now, man. So I appreciate you guys, like the Elite Ninja, I appreciate you guys' support. I really do. It really helps things keep things going, man. So that's awesome. I think the quality of the channel is way better. The live streams are so much more fun. Live streaming is 10 times more fun than edited content, in my opinion. I can interact with you guys live, so it's great. You know, so yeah, man. No, you're breathtaking, party, man. Yeah, man, 3 to 4, like, and I had to do that in order just to keep things going. That's what it took, like, to get games and to be able to, you know, talk about them and do, like, it really was 3-4 videos a day, you know. Live streaming wasn't like how live streaming was. We didn't have Elite Ninja back then. We didn't have all this, you know. So it's a whole different thing. But yeah, it was 4, and it sucked, man. I'll be honest, it sucked. I spent 10 hours editing videos, you know, like, to get, like, because it took me about 2 hours or so for each one, then uploading. So yeah, it would take 10-hour days of just editing, just straight editing. That's, and then top social media posts and all that. It was horrible. I hated it. And like overloading the channel. I mean, it's good for channel growth. Yeah, we had more subs and we were getting subs faster and all that, but it's horrible for, like, just everything else. Like, the workflow's all jacked up, man. I would, like, wake up like at midnight and edit videos from midnight to like 8 o'clock in the morning, or 8 a.m. or something like that, or 7 a.m. and then I'd up, and they'd all go up like within like 3-4 hour stretch period. So it was just it wasn't good. It wasn't fun. Those are the old days, though. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't fun. You know, it was fun, but it wasn't fun. Hey, wait a minute. We didn't talk about Monolith Soft for the 20th anniversary at all. I didn't put that in the title, but Jarmo, we've got a video tomorrow morning, and that's why we're gonna talk. That's why I didn't talk about it now, because we have a video tomorrow morning. I got a great video for you guys talking about some cool stuff. So yeah, look out for that tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Dude. Yeah, it was rough days for Bald OJ. That's why I went bald, because we were doing that. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I went bald. Some of those old videos are lit, though. I'll be honest. Some of those old videos are actually lit. Go back and watch the one that says Nintendo Switch Tobies can't understand why the Switch is doing so well, or explaining the Nintendo Switch. Here's another video for you guys to watch. If you have not seen this one's back in the going bald OJ days. Nintendo Switch Tobies are having trouble explaining its success. That was more than a year ago. So go watch that video. That video's funny. Why that video is really funny. I'll link it. Go watch this video if you guys want to watch a video from old school, like back when we used to do all that crap. So go watch this video. But this is when things started getting a little bit better, because we were doing like live streaming with YouTube Gaming and like emotes, but it was at the very beginning. You know, there wasn't as much support. There was nowhere near as much support as we get today. You know, so yeah, go watch that video. All right, so that wraps it up for this one here. Thank you guys so much. No glasses, and I was chubby, and I was wearing a Zoo York shirt for some reason. I have no idea where that shirt is. Go check out the video and have fun. Watch some old school stuff on there. Yeah, we'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.